Excuse me. Golly. That's got to be Whitey.
It is.
Man. That guy.
Yeah.
Right there is who we have the
Who's
YouTube.
in the middle?
Huh?
Who's in the middle?
Nobody knows. It's Whitey and Jay. Jay's making a point.
Yeah, he is.
And I think Whitey is actually, we have a freeze frame of their YouTube.
He's concerned.
I think he's looking at the amount of tabs he has up.
Huh.
My goodness. I mean, I got some tabs going, but wow. Hey, Whitey, close your tabs out, guy. Jeez. Do you think to be fair, do you think Whitey opens the tabs or does somebody like come over because he doesn't know how to do it? No, I'm asking.
I think he does it.
Okay. You know how, technology and I don't want to say it. It's going to sound like an insult.
Well, then I don't know what you mean.
Technology and the elderly, they get a little confused and angry. You ever try to help an old person with tech?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just my dad and some other people, but do you ever go through it and like you're trying to explain, but then they get irrationally mad at you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know that. Yeah, I did that, David. No, Dad. But I'm sure we're gonna do that someday.
A lot of times too, when the instructions are going, I'll just go to the most basic. Make sure it's plugged in. Wait. That's the only instruction I've said. I'm
right.
waiting. Like, you tell me if you've plugged it in.
Yeah. And as everybody knows, the best way to fix anything electronic is unplug it, wait a minute, and plug it back in. Yeah. Hey, it's Friday.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, that was the other thing. That was the other thing I was going to talk about with Chris, but we got going because he's got all these ideas of things he wants to do around the station. I was going to bring in donuts today because I haven't in a while, but then I didn't have enough time. But then also I had this idea. I'm curious if it's even possible. So we kind of have limited choices here in the day in this time slot. We either bring stuff in, like you brought in breakfast sandwiches and donuts before you left, and that was awesome. And then if it's delivery, I think Chris has.
It's not delivery.
It's DiGiorno. He'll have like a sandwich, like a breakfast. There's wherever that is, where we get like.
I think it's some ghost kitchen.
Yeah, which sounds funny, right? Doesn't that sound funny? Mm-hmm. It's like Casper.
Order up.
So, see, Chris, where are we gonna see? Where would we find that? Where would we find that if we? There's no way. So, my idea here. It's a working idea that may or may not work. My idea is the problem with the breakfast sandwiches for me is that we're talking, and then we get like a one.
Throw them away.
Well, it's just I can't. It's tough to eat them. As you're like donut holes, easy.
Yeah, that's been proven.
Breakfast sandwich, not the easiest. So what I wanted to try today, but I just don't know if
fajitas.
Hear me out, because because your first reaction is probably going to be like, that is silly.
You say crepes?
No, I'm going to say kind of whatever you want. I'm trying to see if there's a Walmart nearby. And then what I was thinking is make a Walmart order. They deliver here. And then we get to pick whatever we want. So like we could do like a thing of donuts. We could do like chocolate milks. We could do, I don't know. You could do, if you want cereal, we could get a box of cereal. If you want some fruit, we can get fruit. It's a minimum order, I think, of $25. So we basically we have to order at least that much. It's just a matter of can they get here in time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know because we use it all the time at home. What is it? Is this 280?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that like I do it at home all the time. And there's a little thing where you can get like the fast delivery or whatever, right? But it's gonna. I think to make it work, it would have to be like within an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, why do I have to sign in, dude? I'm just saying, I think that might be a fun exercise, but it all comes down to, can Walmart deliver? You know, do they have people around right now that
Order
can
some paint?
Huh? You could order some paint.
Some supplies. Like, do they have like? Well, I guess they have fresh food, but that's a weird breakfast order.
What, paint?
That too.
What?
Do we have a hot plate here?
We do.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind breaking that out.
I
Okay,
don't think we have a pan, though.
they have could order one. Could order one. They have pans. Ooh, express 70 to 100 minutes from now. So that means and usually it's earlier. It is. In my experience, it's usually closer to 70 than 100.
So what are you envisioning ordering?
You got a Walmart. You got a whole Walmart.
I mean, but like you usually go in with like a rough idea. What do you
Okay.
think you might
First,
order?
okay, I'll start here. First thing, donuts. Okay. So we got we get freshness guaranteed assorted ring donuts. Seems a little boring. We get donuts, the little Hostess ones. I like those Entenmann's ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
And the little
They still exist?
yeah, I think. Let's see. Do we? Apparently Walmart, and apparently not at Walmart. Oh, you know what? How about some bananas? Let's get some bananas. They don't have Entenmann's. Sorry. What about donut holes? Love me some donut holes. Here we go. Freshness guaranteed. Assorted plain powdered sugar and cinnamon sugar. Who wants plain? What'd you give that look for?
You're selling me.
Ooh, delivery as soon as 29 minutes. Gotta have milk. Everyone, gotta have chocolate milk. Really? Well, you know, this is like my marriage now. Now I'm getting marriage vibes because I'm trying to be creative.
You are.
And
Okay, let me celebrate your creativity.
yes.
Good work.
No, I don't want that.
Pandering.
Yes, I do not want pandering. This is like when my
I will
wife
wait for you to finish your order.
when hey, you know what? Why not get a gallon of chocolate milk? Let's go.
Finish on Walmart.
You guys, so okay, so far we have bananas, donut holes, and chocolate milk. Anything you're craving? I know, right? It can't be hot. We could get some. Ooh, you want like a microwave breakfast sandwich? We have a microwave, so we can get like a sausage and egg and cheese. We could keep them in the freezer downstairs.
I guess my question is, why do you think this is better than
Getting stuff?
like a breakfast sandwich?
Oh, I see. Like, why would... Well,
Or ordering donuts
donut holes...
from a donut place.
Well, because I thought about it, and if we ordered donuts in the end... Hello? Okay, so whatever dozen donuts it's going to be like probably 16, 17, 18 bucks. Then the delivery charge. It's going to end up being
More.
more.
So you're going cost. That's the...
Well...
I'm just trying to find the root of it.
Not just, but I just feel like we can get so much more of a variety of things. I kind of like the breakfast sandwich idea, like a Jimmy Dean thing or something, because we could always put them in the freezer. And then if you're hungry, wait, don't you have a fridge in your office?
It's it's out in the community area.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, we could put them in
Yeah,
there.
nothing, yeah. I think there's still stuff in there from a meal.
Oh, God. And by the way,
drinks.
yeah, by the way, you're talking about our friend Emil, not an actual meal.
Correct.
Yeah, just in case people didn't know that.
Yeah.
Are there any sort of frozen breakfast sandwiches that you like? Jimmy Dean, sausage, bacon, egg?
I don't recall of ever having a frozen breakfast sandwich. I'm sure I have. I don't know the last time I've had one.
Okay.
Chris, you're being quiet on this.
Yeah, he is. I feel like he's not into it.
Meh.
You know,
Does it feel
I'd be happy to dig into whatever.
okay, so
Is this the marriage again?
it kind of is. It's one of those like, what do you?
We're letting you take the reins.
I'm hungry. Okay, well, what do you want to eat?
Hi, hungry. I'm Chris.
Whatever you want to eat. Okay, well then let's do Mexican.
No.
Oh. Sushi? Oh, I hate sushi. Chinese. Just had it a month ago.
A month ago.
Are you into maple griddle cakes with sausage and egg?
Don't know. Never had it.
Let's go. See the beauty. Look at that. Do you want donuts? Sure. You want some chocolate milk? Why not? Do you want some breakfast sandwich griddle cakes? Absolutely. Thanks, Walmart. We're actually doing a really good kind of a commercial for them right now.
Yeah, you are. Is that the client you met with the other day? You and Chris?
Trying to get a Walmart thingy-dingy. Don't complain about a breakfast sando, Dave. I'm about to go get a breakfast burger from Carl's Jr. right now. I love breakfast sandwiches. And by the way, the breakfast burger at Carl's Jr., that's really good.
Is it?
Have you ever had it?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic. It really is good. It's such a good idea.
I'm trying to think. I think I've only ever had like an Egg McMuffin from like a place for breakfast, fast food.
Now, when you get an Egg McMuffin, do you get the stock version or do you get blended egg?
Oh.
Or were you aware blended egg is not?
Did not even know
A lot of people don't know that. I don't think, and as of
What
at
is
least a year, it's just they basically, instead of it being like the egg white and the yolk, which I don't like it that way. It's like overcooked and weird. They'll well, I don't think they scramble it. They probably have a carton of it, but you can get a scrambled egg. Like
So I just found out I've got a 60% off on a delivery app. If we want to go Jason's way of breakfast sandwiches.
I didn't say it was my way. No, Dave, you're still going to be in the same problem. You don't eat them. You can't eat them.
But I don't
have long
want
breaks today.
my issue to be everyone's issue. We don't have long breaks. I want, well, why don't, you know what? We should do Carl's Jr. breakfast sandwiches. That sounds good. Chris, could you dial up? Would you be good with that?
I tried it. Tried it.
Could you dial up 3 as long as you're good with it? Or did you have something else in mind?
No.
Could you dial up 3 Carl's Jr. breakfast sandwiches? Tell me how much that'd be.
What are they?
It's like egg burger.
Oh, that's a hamburger?
Yeah,
wow.
it's the breakfast burger.
Oh, so it's better for you?
Well, I don't know about that.
Is it a Western bacon?
No, but I got one time with you can add those long Ortega chilies, the big Ortega chilies onto any. Sometimes I'll add them onto my burger. It's only like 50 cents.
Oh.
And
was it drooping over the edge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Charbroiled all beef patty, crispy cherrywood bacon, fried egg, melted American cheese, crispy hash brown patty, and ketchup on a toasted sesame seed bun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty good, Jason.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. There you go. See that? There's a Carl's Jr. breakfast burger right there.
Oh, the hash brown.
Yeah,
Okay.
the hash brown. Yeah. It's you know what? It's good.
Interesting. The ketchup's on there.
It is a little bit. It works though because of the burger.
Okay.
I'm not a ketchup and eggs guy
I'm not either.
at all. I see people.
I would do it, but I don't do it.
I don't. I see people douse their eggs in ketchup or hot sauce or it's
Eggs
fine.
made right. You don't need anything. Honestly.
So should I order it?
Yeah, but can you order it with please get like a bunch of ketchup, would you please?
More ketchup.
Oh, yeah. No, you got to have supplemental ketchup.
Okay.
Helps make it go down easier.
Does the texter feel responsible?
Does
In a good way.
The texter
someone say?
for us ordering Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
You know what? Well,
Maybe they'll pick them up.
Was it Carl's Jr.? Somebody out there. I need a little fatty help here. Wasn't it Carl's Jr. a few years ago that actually had a biscuits and gravy, but they were like, it was like a biscuit stick. I'm telling you, this is a thing. I'm 99% sure it was Carl's Jr. They did biscuits and gravy, but it was like a ramekin, plastic container of gravy, and then biscuits. But they weren't biscuits. They were like biscuit sticks. Let's see if I'm right here.
So you talk about like the French toast sticks type of thing?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Biscuit form?
Yeah.
I do not know. Does not ring a bell. Definitely never had it.
No, look, judging by the pictures here, and I think this is what it was. Never mind. It was actually biscuits and gravy, and somebody had biscuit sticks and gravy, and I used it was just biscuit and gravy. I would do that all day. I love biscuits and gravy, dude. But the funny thing is, people in England, they literally almost vomit when I talk about it. Like
Really?
it looks like they say it looks like cat sick on a scone. This is biscuit and gravy is almost as foreign to them as iced tea. They absolutely do not understand
I thought he was big over there.
why you would do this.
I think. Well, I'll ask you if you had a bit. They're all made perfectly. A perfect biscuit with gravy, or perfect biscuit with, just butter or whatever topping you would put a biscuit without gravy on.
Honestly, biscuits and gravy is on my Mount Rushmore of all-time favorite breakfasts. Yeah, if I order biscuits and gravy or some form of biscuits and gravy with other stuff like eggs or when I go to breakfast, it's probably no matter where I go. If I see biscuits and gravy on the menu,
You're getting it.
I'm almost always getting it unless it's like biscuits and gravy. This is going to be a random curveball here, but it's a little bit of my genealogy. Lox and bagels. I could live off lox and bagels for the rest of my life. Omelet?
I prefer a scramble to an omelet.
Really?
Yeah. So same stuff you put in an omelet. I just like it in the scrambled eggs. So if there's like peppers, tomatoes, whatever you choose to put in their cheese.
I think I like an omelet better than a scramble because it's more controllable on the fork.
Oh, it's definitely more controllable.
It's more controllable on the fork.
I don't like that consistency of it's a little bit
runny.
Not an omelet.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes
Omelets,
people will undercook them.
Oh.
And
I feel like they're usually a little when it's flipped. It's
not
crunchy, but just it's a little bit hard. It feels like it's
overcooked.
Oh,
I see. Where it's a little brown on.
Yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying.
So that's if it's on the menu, you're getting biscuits and gravy.
Almost always.
That to me is if a place has French onion soup.
Yeah. Really interesting.
French onion soup.
Interesting.
Just to see. Not a good French onion soup.
Chris, what is your French onion soup / biscuits and gravy? Like basically, if it's on the menu, 9 times out of 10 you're getting it. I'm having lunch today at a Mexican place, and after the show, and my wife was, because she likes to food scout for me, and they have mole. They have a mole dish, a chicken mole. If I'm in a Mexican restaurant and they have mole, I'm always getting the mole. Okay. No, Chris, sorry, I was vamping for you.
Man, I don't know. Like if it's a breakfast spot, like a semi-fancier place, like Eggs Benedict.
There's a good one. Eggs Benedict is good. And you know what? They have all kinds of different. Like I've had crab eggs Benedict. I've had Mexican style, where which basically means they throw avocado on it. And they're all wonderful. But honestly, standard Eggs Benedict is it's just so damn good. Just egg, Canadian bacon, hollandaise. That's it. You're not an Eggs Benedict guy?
I don't order that.
Interesting. Have you ever had it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, weirdly enough, not difficult to make at home if you have you just got to have that people get really intimidated by hollandaise sauce.
I make a faux chipotle hollandaise.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's faux about it?
Like I don't use a double boiler.
I got you.
I make a pho.
Pho's great. I haven't had pho in a long time. Yeah, I'm definitely hungry. Did you get that taken care of, Chris?
I did.
No.
All right, text me the Venmo.
You're ravenous.
Yeah, it's Friday.
And it's funny that you said that earlier. I did almost bring in donuts.
Yeah,
I was also thinking about it.
I think
There's
we all
going to be
do.
a time where we're all like, yep,
100%.
here's 84 donuts in here, everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, and you have the country folk down the hall, Cody and Joe.
Do they ever accept?
Cody will grab a donut.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Cody will grab a donut.
I don't think we've brought in donuts while Joe has been here.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was 2 weeks ago.
I don't think I offered. No, I don't. They were in here.
He hasn't earned his stripes yet.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, Pat came in here. It was that might have been Pat's last day.
That's
He came
right.
in here
Yep.
and had donuts.
His final donuts. Of the,
Yeah.
That's the same look he gave me when I was on the phone with my dad the other day.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
It's like a running
You
joke.
were a little too cavalier with your dad.
I was too cavalier.
You were trying to walk him down a road
I
that
was.
would embarrass him.
No, not embarrass him. You talking about the Chat GPT?
You wanted us to hear what you hear regularly.
That is
Yes.
absolutely true.
But in a like let's make it good. So you were prodding and
I
pushing.
was definitely setting my poor dad up.
And then what was great is like, I got a feeling I'm on speed.
I know.
Yeah.
He is not naive. He wouldn't trying to get him to describe what Chat GPT was.
Chat, whatever he called
What
it.
you call Chat AI.
Yeah.
I had a weird, they talk about like modern technology brings new problems.
Okay.
Okay. So my wife set the screen. We were sitting outside talking, strategizing for the Avery move here in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole thing.
You're flying home solo.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, things have changed.
Not anymore. Well, as of yesterday, we were going to drive down Friday and stay Friday night at my sister's and then get Avery Saturday and either drive back.
L.A. Dave loves it.
Or drive back Sunday. Then my wife just informed me that, hey, this golf tournament at her school for the faculty that she's been trying to get into for 3 years finally has an opening, and that's Friday. And it includes dinner. So now we're not driving down Friday. We're driving down Saturday. Now, here's the interesting thing. Avery has to be out of the USC dorms by 5 p.m. Saturday. So we're driving down there. We have 2 hours, basically, if we leave at 7 a.m. We'll probably leave earlier to pack her up. And then the plan is to go to my sister's house, spend the night, and then come back Sunday. I know what's going to happen. I already know exactly what's going to happen. It's the same thing that happens every single time. We're going to get down there. We're going to get her all packed up. We're going to go to dinner with my sister and her husband. And then I'm going to have this dad moment. Be like, let's just drive home tonight. And then I'm going to be driving the whole way back all night long because I like I think that's an inherent dad thing.
I didn't think you could all fit.
I didn't think we could either, but apparently Avery and Melissa have been strategizing. And I guess we're leaving some of the stuff at my sister's house. And they think that we can fit. I wanted to fly back, but also I kind of didn't. I just feel like that's wrong for me to fly back while the two girls drive home. That just feels wrong to me.
What if you, golf dinner,
Do we?
leave about 9 o'clock on Friday night and knock out 3 or 4 hours?
I mean, I
3
might.
hours?
I know Mel will be.
Stay in Bakersfield.
I know Mel will sleep through the trip after all that. Yeah. Anyways, we have to go. My point was we're out there talking, and she was on Facebook. There was a picture that came up from like a vacation we took, something we did last summer. And she was in a swimsuit, and we were on a beach. I cannot remember where. It's not important. Anyways, she sends me the picture. She says, "Hey, I know you've been doing. I know you know how to do this. Can you? I just want to see something. Can you put this into Chat GPT? But I'd like you to make me thinner." And man, I was in such a bad spot. So I inherently was like, "No, why would you do that? You're thin enough." Like that's
Good answer.
Thank you.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Not my first rodeo. That's the number one answer on the Family Feud board. But then it turned into, I'm not fishing. Just do it. And then it's like, I don't know how much thinner to make her. And what if I send it back too thin?
No habla inglés.
We'll take a break. When we come back, I think the Knicks just scored on the Hawks again. It's still going. Holy moly. We'll dip our toes in the NBA playoffs from last night. Randy Cross, 49er legend, is going to join us at 7:28. We're going to talk about the Dwight Clark Foundation, the wonderful work they do. We got Friday Fun and Games, celebrity birthdays, and everything in between, including those swinging A's. Winning a game. It's a Friday show. Sit back, relax. We're already off to a, start. We'll do that next.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Only one radio program captures the excitement of hunting and fishing as it happens. The award-winning California Sportsman with Sepp Hendrickson. Only California Sportsman takes you where the action is. Live on the water, live in the blind, and live with the top pros and experts in outdoor sports. California Sportsman with Fishing Hall of Famer Sepp Hendrickson is your premier destination for all things outdoors. Sepp's Saturday Morning Outdoors. Ultimate Bass and California Sportsman, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturdays on Sactown Sports 1140.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones and all on the T-Mobile network.
How about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
If you're serious about getting better at golf, start with the fit. At Hagen Oaks, everything begins with Total Game Fitting. The TrackMan Player Performance Studio analyzes your swing to match you with the right clubs. Ping's Ballnamic Fitting helps you find the golf ball for your game. The Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio helps you roll it true. And with FootJoy's 3D foot scanner, you'll walk the course in shoes that actually fit. From driver to putter and even what's on your feet, Hagen Oaks fits every part of your game. Total Game Fitting, only at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-934-1870 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-934-1870. That's 800-934-1870. What do you have to lose? Call 800-934-1870. Again, 800-934-1870.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
I'm having a ongoing Twitter conversation right now from last night. I got home yesterday and I did what I almost always do. Let the dogs out, make some food, take the food and the dogs when they come back in upstairs for nappy time, if I have the time to do that. And I did yesterday. So what do I throw on for nappy time? I throw on whatever. If it's Thursday, Friday, it's golf time. Cadillac Championship this weekend. I throw
the game of golf.
And I actually, it stopped me because at the very beginning, it was like, Cam Smith, what a wonderful day. He is our leader in the clubhouse right now at 8 under. He shot a 64. Jordan Spieth right behind him. I think. And here's the point. Cam Smith's round was over. Jordan Spieth was 7 under or 6 under, and I think he was on 16. A lot of huge names, they already played. And it's something I've wondered with golf coverage. I've always wondered this. And I'm aware that generally it will go ESPN Plus. Like right now, I'm pretty sure, 9:30? They've already teed off. They've been teed off for a while, some groups. And so they're going to have like your feature group, your whole 16, 17, whatever. What I don't get is the PGA brings in about $700+ million a year on a long-term TV deal. Why is everything? I understand not broadcasting from the very start because the way golf coverage works, if you started it from the very first group, you'd have a lot of dead time between 3 guys hitting or 2 guys hitting and then walking.
And like 7 hours of coverage or whatever.
Yeah, and that's
9 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, so that part I want to talk about because I would understand joining, let's say the first group tees off at 7:10. I don't know, whatever. The Eastern. Maybe you start your coverage at 8:30. You let them get on the course. You let enough groups get on the course so that you can do whip around coverage, which is what golf is. Jason Ross hits his shot. Oh, what a wonderful shot. 4 feet. Nice shot, Jason.
Thank you.
Let's go over to Chris on 12. Chris for birdie. Oh, he blew the 3-foot putt. What a choke ass. Right. And then, here's Carmichael Dave on 3. Oh, hole in one. Wow.
Whoa.
Amazing. He's the greatest golfer ever.
Hole in 3.
He's still upset for some reason.
Yeah, now he's spiraling out. Is that the last hole in one I'm ever going to hit?
He's yelling that I wish it never happened.
And live sports.
I'm trying to tank.
I want the draft pick. Live sports is one of the most valuable commodities in the TV world right now because you're going to watch it. We've talked about golf before. Guys like me fall asleep and shows that I'm watching the whole thing. Like, it's a valuable commodity. I have a very difficult time believing that if you rotated, because you talked about 7-8 hours of coverage. Yeah, that's a lot. But if you rotated 2 or 3 crews, you had your morning crew, your midday crew, your afternoon crew, or you just had 2 crews working, 5-hour shifts, whatever it is, you could rotate 2 crews. You could have that coverage all day so you're not coming in and like, oh, a couple of my favorite golfers have already played their entire round and I got to spot watch it on ESPN Plus. Dude, just broadcast the whole damn tournament. Like I said, an hour in, rotate.
Which channel?
For me, honestly, the one that would make the most sense would be Golf Channel.
Right.
Just, you go Golf Channel Thursday, Friday, which as it is right now, ESPN Plus has the morning spot coverage. Then Golf Channel takes over in the afternoon with full coverage. And then on the weekends, Golf Channel gets the morning coverage. And then they pass it off to CBS or whomever else. It's not a huge void. I just don't know why they don't. I really just don't know why they don't broadcast. I can't imagine the extra time, the spot loads they could sell, the graphics, playing through, all the stuff they do right now, why they wouldn't be able to do that. But, hey, I'm not a TV executive. I just want the answer because I get really tired of starting my golf coverage during the week and I've missed half the field that's already finished and I get to see highlights of, Jordan Spieth inevitably banging one off a house and hitting a second shot from somebody's dining room table to 3 feet. That's pretty much his game. I want to see that. In the meantime, we did promise you, by the way, we did. Wait, really? What? Hold on. Is this right? This can't be right. It is right. Jason, we don't have Knicks highlights. What?
Hawks highlights?
Hold on. Oh, derp. No, we do. We don't have the new folder, do we? Thank you. Chris is going to, yeah. The way it works here, guys, is we go month to month in our highlight folders.
It's May 1st.
I'm looking. It's May 1st today. A lot of April.
Yes, shout out to the proletariat.
What?
It's International Workers' Day.
Oh, God.
Come on, Dave. You knew that.
International. When is International Executives Day, Chris? Every day. I see. I set you up for that. Anyways, the Knicks. Holy crapple.
You won.
Dude.
Just counts as one.
How's that even happen? Like, it's a good series for a minute.
No, it was like, are the Knicks in trouble? Is Mike Brown going to be fired? They're down 2-1.
Yes.
And then they completely figured it out. I mean, really, like 3 in a row. Not as bad as this one.
It was 83-36 at the half. And what makes it even worse is imagine, because this happened. This did, I promise you, this happened probably multiple times. This happened yesterday. Hey, Billy, guess what? What, Dad? I got a surprise for you. What's that, Dad? We're going to the playoff game tonight. No way. We're going to see the Hawks and the Knicks. Oh, my God, you're the greatest dad ever. So the dad brings Billy to the Hawks game. They're big Hawks fans. They're excited. You know, yeah, sure, the Hawks are down 3-2. Surely they're going to win tonight. Send it back to New York, and Billy's going to have memories. Get there that night. So excited. Oh, Knicks started out. They're up 5-0. Hawks better wake up. Oh, my goodness. Hawks go on a 9-0 run. Here we go. I'm having the greatest time of my life, Dad. Thanks. I love you. I love you too, son. If you're wondering where I'm grabbing the motivation, this is Judd Nelson doing the imitation of his dad in Breakfast Club when he got him the carton of smokes.
I was just letting you work.
That's what's going in my head here. Yeah. Well, you fast forward through. I mean, my freaking goodness gracious. Poor Billy's got to hear this. And by this, I mean this.
Catch on the move and a right-hand layup with a foul on Jalen Johnson. Left-hand catch, right-hand layup. Alvarado goes to help Hart to his feet. He's given the Knicks a 50-16 lead just 3 minutes into the second quarter.
Stop! He's already dead.
Sounded like he said 50-16.
50-16. Now, it was 9-5 Hawks, by the way. So simple math would tell me that the Knicks were in the middle of a 45-7 run. A 45-7. Honestly, I'm not saying that if the three of us and Frankie and Chris Watkins were out there, we wouldn't score. The Hawks scored 7 more points than we would have during that run against the Knicks. That's insane.
The Hawks did better than I thought because I remember when it got to halftime. What was the halftime score again? You said 83?
83-36.
Yeah, because I remember thinking, I wonder if the Knicks have to score to win.
Funny you say that.
But they did.
The Knicks, this is how bad this was. I actually have this stat for you, Jason, and then we'll take a break. This is blind mowing right here, or mind blowing. The Knicks could have gone back to New York with 11 minutes left in the third quarter, and they still would have won. They could have gone home because they had 90 points with 10:59 left in the third. The Hawks scored 89. Well, if they went home, Dave, the Hawks would have scored a lot more. I get it. You get my point. Shut up. Like, that's crazy. You know what Billy did last night?
Cry.
He got home. He called his mom. You know what his mom's doing today?
He got home?
Yeah.
And called his mom?
Called his mom. You know what his mom's doing today? Taking Billy downtown to the magistrate to get full custody. Because Billy's parents were not, they divorced last year.
Yeah.
It's already been a tough year for Billy.
She bought him a Knicks jersey.
And
stop crying.
There you go. And then on the way home, Billy's crying in the car. His dad's pissed off because he just maxed his credit card to get these stupid tickets. And Billy's now ungrateful and he's crying and he keeps telling him over and over again to. That was a setup for you to say.
Stop crying.
There you go. So now Billy's had it. He gets home, calls his mom quietly on the living room phone. It's the old kind that you have to spin the dial. Rotary phone, thank you. Mom, I want to come live with you.
I don't like Dad's new family.
No, at all. That's what the Hawks did. More on that later. When we come back, I don't know if I'm more impressed with Minnesota or more unimpressed with Denver. We need to talk about that. The Wolves overcome massive issues, and they take out the Nuggets last night in what I think was David Adelman's last game as coach of the Nuggets. That's been my prediction.
Okay.
I think he go bye-bye.
Coach Schwab.
We'll talk about it next.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks so you can make smarter decisions faster. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey there, Mark and Tom, the travel and entertainment guys, brought to you by Sports Leisure Vacations. Time for our weekly travel tip, and with it, here's Mr. Mark Hoffman.
Another major hotel chain, this time it's Hyatt, has devalued their rewards program. That's when the cost of rewards goes up, in Hyatt's case, between 15 and 67%. Imagine if you had a bank account and woke up one morning to find out it was worth 15% less than it was the night before. Well, that's the minimum damage to the World of Hyatt program. Hyatt isn't the first to take a hatchet to the rewards program, just the latest. Remember, these rewards programs are run completely at the whim of the hotels, airlines, restaurants, etc. They issue the points or miles. They decide when and how much it costs to redeem, or if you can redeem at all. Issue too many bonus points or miles to new credit card holders? No problem. Just jack up the rewards chart and value everyone's points. The hotels and airlines are, by and large, playing you for a sucker.
More tips to make you a smarter traveler, Saturdays at 11 a.m. right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Attention Roseville residents, this just in. Keeping your vehicle well maintained doesn't just protect your car, it also protects your local waterways. This May, bring your used oil filter to a participating AutoZone location and receive a free new filter. Available every weekend in May. Recycle your used oil and filter the right way. For details and tips on proper oil and filter replacement, visit roseville.ca.us/oil. Funded in part by Cal Recycle. Limit 1 per customer. Maximum value is $9.99. Roseville residents only. Proof of residency is required at participating locations only.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener. Like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV. But if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to it at a campsite play his acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the story of the one.
As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
The horn will sound, and this series is over. With a 110-98 win in Game 6, the Timberwolves close out the Denver Nuggets.
The final seconds ticking down in St. Paul. And that's it. The Minnesota Wild, for the first time since 2015, are headed to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And winning this hockey game 5-2 here at Grand Casino Arena.
That is the first time, Jason Ross, ever that the Timberwolves, or excuse me, that Minnesota has had their hockey and basketball team in the second round of the playoffs in the same year.
Shout out to the Twins. They beat the Blue Jays 7-1.
Great day.
Yeah. I'm moving to Minnesota.
Yeah, Billy's on his way. Oh, speaking of the text line, 916-339-1140. Nick wants to know, Dave, can you look into the future 20 years from now and give us an update on Billy? Billy's 27.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say he's got a rough relationship with Bullet Bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bulleit bourbon. Yeah. It's not Woodford, but it's not Maker's Mark. It's right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's not going well for Billy. Already separated.
From his first wife?
Yeah.
Doesn't like his 9 to 5.
Does not like his 9 to 5 at all. Dad passed away a few years ago, heart attack. Yeah. And
stays in touch with his
mom.
Step siblings?
Yeah, they never had a good relationship with them.
Yeah.
His mom really probably screwed him up a lot because his
stepmom is as old as his oldest sister.
So they would compete for his attention. So Billy got a lot of what he wanted in life. Good student his freshman and sophomore year. Yeah. Then he found Pabst Blue Ribbon and girls. Yeah. And it was over. So now he works part-time as a techno DJ at the local haunt.
To help pay the bills.
Fred's Filibuster.
Yep.
It's the name of a bar downtown in New York City where he moved to be a Knicks fan. Shout out, Billy. And all that happened from the Hawks.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, in Minnesota, though, a lot of happy Billies.
Yes.
Alex Rodriguez was on the floor.
Intense.
Yeah. Knew those cameras were on him.
Intense.
Absolutely. And one reason you could see him doing so well is it was not the ninth. It was not the ninth inning.
That's baseball.
It's baseball. Sorry about that. Yeah. We'll get into this a lot later. Oh, dun, 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 dun.
What's that? What is it?
Oh, it's
his ketchup packet.
Chris is delivering today's food. Thank you, Christopher.
Is this from Walmart?
It is a thing of ketchup. Just
Is that enough?
It's a load of ketchup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 Heinz ketchups.
That should cover it.
I'll share. Would you like some ketchup?
No, I'm good. If there's some on there, that should be enough.
And some Carl's. Wow, we are really doing a spot for them. Actually, I think Carl's does some stuff with one of our stations. Hey, Carl's. Who's Damn it. It's not coming to me.
Who's what?
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? That's what I was going to ask. Our friend in sales downstairs.
Oh, there's lots
who
of them.
works with them. Well, you know who he is. Oh, do you? You don't know his name?
I
Jason.
do.
What is it?
I didn't know which friend you were referring to. Oh, that works with them?
Gray hair, glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who we saw in the hallway the other day?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I thought you would know.
I can't believe you don't know his Jason.
Let's see. I'm trying to give you some hints.
I don't need hints. But you can give me one just for fun.
Let's go with
number one show in Sac, by the way. Sactown Sports.
I think you could argue the most famous person or the most famous thing.
Yeah.
With this name.
Yeah.
Is an action figure? A doll?
He-Man?
Yes.
He-Man Johnson?
Uh-huh.
Wow. An action figure?
I mean, I say action figure. Figure.
Well, I don't know. In Chris's opinion, it's just a figure. What?
A doll.
A doll. Andy? Raggedy Andy. No.
More famous.
More famous than Joe? G.I. Joe?
It was a really popular movie. 2 summers ago?
Chucky.
3 summers ago?
Mario.
Attached to another movie. Remember, they were making the movie Combination. Totally, completely different type of movies. And you referenced the movie yesterday.
Oh, come on. No, I did not.
Not this one, the other one. Period piece. This is for the other movie. Super big budget. Big.
Oppenheimer.
Was with what?
Barbie. Barbenheimer.
Who's with Barbie?
Ken. Wow. What a road we went down. Yeah. Our guy Ken. Ken Gross.
Right.
I know him. I think he does his stuff with Carl's.
Okay.
Gross.
Okay.
Shout out Ken. By the way, the text line already got Ken a bunch of times.
Thank you, text line. I thought my hints were good.
I know Ken.
Andy? Raggedy Andy?
Well, you said a doll. And the first thing I thought was Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Figure?
No. Although, I'm here for a Raggedy Andy action film.
No, Ken.
Ken?
Ken's not getting much action.
No. Well, did you ever take his pants off? My sister used to have Barbies, and I'd take all their pants off. And there's nothing going on. No. Every kid did that, I think. Come on, every
that
kid.
Can't be your lead.
No, I know.
I used to get the dolls to take their pants off.
That wasn't the first thing I did.
Sure.
No, it wasn't the first. No, it wasn't. We would, I would always mess with her.
See what you got.
Like she had a Hello Kitty stuffed animal, and I'd always drop its pants and put it in the corner where it was mooning her, and she'd get so mad. So she'd come in and Hello Kitty's mooning her.
But it wasn't the first thing you did.
No, it wasn't. No, because she'd play with them and all that, but then she'd come in and get him. I don't think I can say that on the air.
Don't even.
Can I say that on the air? I don't think I can. I don't want to take a chance. I don't want to take a chance at saying what Ken and Barbie, I would make Ken and Barbie do. Also, totally separate question. When you are wrapping presents for Christmas and you've got the wrapping paper, what do you use to cut it?
Scissors?
That's right. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. Jason, wow, shock jock. The A's and baseball expansion next.
The California Classic is coming home. The Kings will host the Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks, and Golden State Warriors at the G1Z for a preseason showcase. To bring some extra fireworks to 4th of July weekend, head to SactownSports.com for all the details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older? And you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything.
Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-0000. That's 800-791-0000.
Buckle up, racing superfans. This Sunday at 1 p.m., the Esquire IMAX Theater is showing F1 racing live for the first time. Come experience Formula One racing like never before on the Esquire IMAX's 6-story screen with full power surround sound. Feel the engines pulse through your skin as if you're right there on the track. Get your F1 Live tickets for this Sunday at 1 p.m. and experience racing like you never have before at the Esquire IMAX Theater in downtown Sacramento.
Protect what matters most, your home or business, with A1 rodent proofing and pest control. That mouse in your kitchen? It's never just one. Rodents can destroy insulation, chew wires, and cause thousands in damage. Don't wait for an emergency. Call for a free inspection. A1 offers poison-free solutions, eco-friendly sanitizing, and a pest-free guarantee. Available 24/7 serving the Bay Area. Call 925-503-7271 or visit a1rodentproofing.com. Get peace of mind and keep pests out for good.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Stop, dude. Oh. We're watching Sports Center not top 10. Jason was narrating really well.
See, that's the Chris's pop-up videos.
Oh my God, that should 100%. By the way, Sac State making an appearance.
They were on there. Stingers up.
Top 10?
Good job. Number 1.
They were number 1 in the top 10, and we'll leave it there.
Oh boy.
Randy Cross coming up at that's the second time that's almost happened. I'm not going to promote that anymore.
I have come close twice now to saying Dwight Clark is coming up at 7:28 because it says Randy Cross to talk about the Dwight Clark Foundation, and somehow I have Dwight Clark first. Dwight Clark is obviously not joining us at 7:28. Randy is to talk about the Dwight Clark Foundation and Dwight's legacy and still reaching out into not just Ninerland, but so many other places, doing great stuff.
Yeah, their O-line, D-line from the past, they all get together. It's a good series.
It's really awesome. Yeah. And so we're going to talk about that with Randy at 7:28. 3 for Madness in the meantime. Christopher Laud, hey, how about a question 1?
The A's picked up a half game on the idle Rangers and Mariners. What's your excitement level?
Whee!
You're excited. Feel these nipples. It's good. Basketball. It's the more they win, the more excited I get. I now find myself like yesterday. I flipped on to the Giants game, bottom of the ninth, game 1.
What could go wrong?
Well, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, everything.
Was that the first game or the second game?
First game, but it could have been the second game.
Yeah.
Got walked off twice. Just so done. Like they're just dumb. The Giants are dumb. They're just dumb. That's my take on the Giants. They're dumb. They're just not watchable right now. Every time I go to try, I just get pissed.
You know what gave me a little pride in the A's game yesterday? It was a day game. I'm home watching.
Yeah.
And there's a little shot of the dugout, and there's Carmichael Dave. No, Mark Kotze.
Mark Kotze, yes.
And he's in there. He's wearing a sweatshirt, a little hoodie, and it reads, Sacramento.
Look at that.
Athletics.
How about that?
And I went, hey.
Wow.
Hey.
Hopefully he doesn't get fined.
They have embraced Sacramento a little more. I wish they would have done it a year ago. They didn't, but that's okay.
By the way, not for nothing. Maybe why they're in first place.
I mean,
maybe it's a year late.
Are we proven winners?
Maybe if I could go on ESPN like I am right now, and I see the Los Angeles Angels are in last.
Okay, that's good.
Tied with the Houston Astros for last.
Ooh, they're cheating too.
2 games back, the Texas Rangers in third. The Seattle Mariners are
strong.
Right at 500, but they have won 7 of 10. They're 1.5 back now.
Then who?
The Athletics.
But what's their first name?
Nope, it's like Madonna of baseball. Like they.
But I mean, where do they play?
Athletic Field in Athleticland.
Ricky Henderson Field.
Ricky Henderson Field. Thank you.
Oh, but that's somewhere.
Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows where they play.
Yeah.
They don't even. They're a one-name team, and they don't even make the mount one name more.
No.
Like you got Madonna, Prince,
Cher.
But Meatloaf.
Some people. Yeah, that's fourth. The loaf.
That's one that came to my head.
But sometimes
isn't that 2 words?
No, it's 1.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but sometimes I feel like people shorten the name, not shorten it, but like go, oh, Michael. But who am I talking about?
Jordan.
Am I?
Jackson.
Am I? I think that's where it stops.
I got you.
But Michael.
Fassbender. Well,
Michael Meatloaf.
Michael, but aren't they both known as MJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that go on one? Well, it's one.
Well, but there's like a lot of okay, I mean, obviously he's not going to make the mount one name more, but like to use your exact example, Hitler. Like nobody uses his first name. You know who that is.
I haven't addressed.
You're not mixing up Hitler with oh no, not Frank Hitler.
From the Hitlers.
It's right. It's known as one name. It's one name only. But like Sinatra, you do the same thing with Sinatra.
Yeah, but
yeah.
But that's not Cher. That's not Prince,
no, exactly. Like those are one name.
Pele.
Oh yeah, no. Well, if we get into soccer, but yeah, Pele would be the guy. When somebody like Chris can be Ronaldinho. It's not Pele. Ronaldinho. It's not Pele though. Or as my friend once said, Peel.
Seal.
Yeah. There it is. I think you're right.
Sade.
Ooh. I personally
Gallagher.
I would say Sade is greater than signed Seal, but I think Seal internationally is greater than signed Sade. I that's what I think. I would take Sade over Seal.
Sade's going in the Hall of Fame, right?
Is she?
I thought so.
Oh,
but
he is.
More hits than Seal?
I think so.
I don't think
No, maybe you're right.
But it doesn't mean hits are the
No, you're right. But also, and then Seal has that Sprite commercial.
And he's in Popstar.
And he was married to Heidi Klum.
Yeah.
Sade never married Heidi Klum. Well, that we know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the Athletics are in first place. The 3 games over 500.
Yep.
As you said, they're not even hitting the way we think they're going to hit this year.
Yeah.
I'm officially excited.
There you go. I like it. 3 games above 500. I don't know the last time that happened. Like, this time last year, I think is when they just started this colossal meltdown.
Yes.
So
let's not do that.
Let's not do that. Like, let's just keep this rolling, keep winning series. Guardians coming in now. Giants are here in a couple weeks.
Good. Kick the hell out of my Giants. I say kick the hell out of them.
Okay.
Give them a good beating. Give him a good old.
Good what for?
Yes. Give him a what for and a how is it?
Yeah. How is it, Giants?
The text lines say Slash and Ichiro. I mean,
like Ichiro's a good one. Does that count? I mean, I know we all know who you mean. But
yeah, he has. I mean, we know it's Ichiro Suzuki.
Yeah,
but nobody calls him Ichiro Suzuki. I feel like it does because like Madonna's last name is Ciccone. But, like, nobody says Madonna Ciccone. Like, Madonna's her real name. But nobody says that. And
Ashley's her niece.
You don't know that.
But the way you did the thing, I just am letting it hang there.
It's really good.
Question 2, please.
Question 2.
The edge doesn't count. That's 2 words.
2 words. What about Edge from former WWE wrestler?
Absolutely not.
Speaking of the A's, there's been a lot of talk about Major League expansion lately.
Yeah.
Is Sacramento in the mix?
Yeah. I mean, they're listed. They're listed on there. I've seen a couple articles. And in each one, it's like, Salt Lake City, Raleigh, Vegas, Portland, Montreal, Vancouver. I saw one guy on Twitter yesterday. He was going through all. It was like Raleigh, too small. Salt Lake City, yeah, probably. Sacramento, sure. Montreal, no. This one, maybe. Vancouver, no. And somebody that replies goes, "Why would you say no to Montreal and Vancouver?" And he goes, "Because America first." And then just kept going. I was like, I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
I did not see it coming. Montreal would. Yeah, they did ask. Montreal would be interesting. They had the Expos, but then also they lost the Expos. There's a reason they lost the Expos.
Which was?
Then nobody went. A lot of people went.
It's,
what?
A lot deeper than that.
I'm not saying that's the only reason. I'm saying I'm old enough to remember Expo. I've watched Pedro and Randy and Larry Walker.
Tim Raines.
Was Galarraga? Wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe
first,
so.
Yeah, of course
Andre
he was.
Dawson,
He was there.
Gary Carter.
Galarraga. Gary Carter. Oh, my goodness. There's a blast from the past. Yeah, Andre Galarraga was their first baseman. I remember because Will Clark would have won Rookie of the Year, but ran into Galarraga at first base, hyperextended his elbow, and missed too much time. Stupid Todd Horrell won it. Robbie Thompson came in second. Will Clark.
Todd Horrell won Rookie of the Year.
Todd Horrell won Rookie of the Year for the Cardinals. Yeah, that's exactly handwave.
Yeah.
Beat out Robbie Thompson. Anyway. Yeah, they're in the mix. But it comes down to this. You got to find an owner, which weirdly enough, I don't think is the most difficult part because, look, it's going to cost $2-3 billion. Let's call it $3 billion for the owner. Owner's going to come in and have to put out $3 billion. Now, the list of people that have access to $3 billion in this world is not as long as you think. There are some. And then you narrow that down to people that have access to $3 billion that would be interested in buying a sports team, a baseball team in Sacramento. We've talked before about the sponsorship issues. Now you have the Republic in their bigger stadium. You got, obviously, the Sacramento Kings. And then you're going to have to now find corporate sponsors for the A's. Okay, fine. Throw in a Sutter Health, a UC Davis, whatever, something.
Bonneville.
Intel, Bonneville. There you go.
Where are they playing?
That's the big one. Now, as I understand, and I've done some digging, as a matter of fact, the lunch I'm having today is about that, specifically about this. I'm talking to somebody about expansion in this whole thing. So I'm going to find out a lot more. As I understand it, West Sacramento has some tricks they can pull. They have some funding. They have some, district thing they can create. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I've been told before that, well, look, it's definitely a pull, if you will. It's a lift, I should say. It's not guaranteed, but yet maybe not as difficult as we might think. Bottom line is this. Between the expansion team and the stadium itself, you're probably looking, speaking of lifts, at a $4 billion lift, somewhere in that category. The good news is, and A's fans will recognize this, is that Sacramento is not part of the Giants' territory. I actually checked on that just to see if it reached out here. This is a Giants town, but this is not their territory, so they have no right to block it other than voting no, which they certainly would vote no on Sacramento. Then the question and when it comes to market size, I think Sacramento stacks up quite favorably with the Portlands and the Salt Lakes and the Raleighs and all that. Then it just comes down to, can Sacramento support a full-time baseball team here? And the answer I have is, it depends. I think Sacramento can support a competitive baseball team here. I think if the A's, for example, do well this year and continue to do well, I think that park's going to be pretty full, continue to be full. And if they get down the stretch, I think it's going to be a regular sellout. But remember, we're selling out half of what the other park would be, if not a third. Do we have the ability to pull 25,000 fans for 81 home games on average? I don't think we do. And I'm saying that as nobody's more bullish on Sac than me. 25,000 on average on a Tuesday night, on a Sunday afternoon when it's 104. Team's been here a couple years. I'm not talking about the first couple years. I'm saying if I'm the commissioner of Major League Baseball and I'm looking at Sacramento, I'm not just thinking about the first. It's going to be a honeymoon. I'm thinking about 7 years from now.
Right.
The small market San Francisco gold diggers are, I don't know, are mired in a 23-57 slump. It's late July and there's 7,000 people at the ballpark. I don't think that's unrealistic to say. I'm just being honest.
My question to you, maybe to Chris as well, as someone that does go to the A's games, has, I believe, selected wisely on where our seats are because, fortunately, where we sit, almost 99% of the time we're in the shade.
Okay.
There was a game a couple weeks ago that I went to. It wasn't that warm, in my opinion, even at the game. And I'm like, oh, my gosh. Those people, look how sweaty that guy is.
Yeah.
He's sitting directly in the sun.
Yeah.
So my thought is, if we got a baseball team and we built a stadium, would we have to build a roof? Because the beauty of our state of where we live, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful sunny day.
Yeah.
It could be warm. It will be warm.
It will be
warm days, or is it kind of a quarter enough, where it's open air but shaded? I mean, they're going to have to really think about that.
Even if they did, I think that's kind of
a bigger cost.
Well, when you see the renderings for the new Republic Stadium, they have kind of that. It's not a full roof, but they shade everything.
Yeah, it's like some sort of coverage.
Part of the problem is that field's still going to be under the sun.
Yeah.
And now you got players dealing with
that. Who cares about the players?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
I think ideally you would have a retractable roof.
Well, that's cheap.
I'm not saying you would have to, and to your point, it's obviously more expensive, much more expensive. But I just don't see. My gut feeling is that they wouldn't do that. My gut feeling is that they would do some sort of halfway thing. The way the Republic get away from it is they're not doing day games.
Right.
They got night games, and so they can build it in a certain way where they're not.
Yeah.
The sun is being.
Yeah, there's actually in Sacramento. I'm part of when you're not in the sun, even on a warm, a 100-degree day, but now the sun is off of you and you're in the shade.
Yeah.
It still can be,
sure.
You're not sweating. You're not totally uncomfortable. But if the sun is directly on you, that could be tough.
But even just I'm not. Look, I know there's some people out there that get pissed hearing this. I'm just trying to call balls and strikes, pun intended. Jason, 25,325 is what Cleveland averaged last year. That put them 21st. I'm using the number 25,000. And by the way, 25,000 is like the bare minimum to not be considered a team that doesn't get support.
Yeah.
And this was a baseball town. That doesn't mean there aren't people here that love baseball. Right. Of course there are. If I'm Major League Baseball, I think I'm looking at Salt Lake City number one. I think they're probably the most attractive because of the weather, because of their financial backing, and because Utah is incredibly. They've got a ton of corporate help there. They've already got everything figured out, stadium and ownership wise. I would probably put Portland ahead of that. Again, it's a weather situation in the area they're drawing on. Do you think we can grab 25,000 a game 81 times a year on average?
Yeah.
I
do, but your point is valid that I think we're very much a market that is professionally driven in a sense, and I don't want to say front runner, but if they're good, there's no doubt. I have no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But it's a new entity, and now we're to the point 41 years of the Kings. It's they haven't been very good.
No.
And people still even a down game. It's oh man, there's not as many people here, but there's, the percentage of the arena is pretty full. Yeah, and I'm not weighing any of this now. This is an unfair comparison to what's happening with the A's at that park. One, it's a smaller park. Two,
Mm-hmm.
it's doesn't completely feel like Sacramento's team.
No, and that would help. That would absolutely help.
But I would start to wonder, though, it's a good problem to have, but if you have the Kings and the Republic and the baseball team, whatever that was, Sac State's improvement and getting their stuff bigger and better, and just all of a sudden you've gone from, hey, it's a one-team town. Not really. Not anymore.
Do you know what in the year 2017 that was the number 3 seed? Do you know what? Where the Kings ranked in attendance
in 2017?
Yeah,
they weren't very good.
Well, no, weren't they? Oh no, sorry, that was the Fox year. What was it? 2023
or 22, 23.
Well, let's look at 2023. In 2023, the Sacramento Kings were 20th in the NBA in attendance. Yeah. What about the next year, maybe?
But again, this is my beef on attendance. I always say it's got to be percentage.
Your
percentage of capacity.
Because what is it, 18?
I forget if even that much or whatever. I know Arco used to be 17,397 or something, but Chicago is just bigger, 21,000.
Absolutely. Well, the Bulls averaged 20,624.
The Kings cannot hit that number.
The Kings physically can't do that. Now, the reason I say that, though, is this is not, Kings fans aren't supporting the team. Quite the opposite. There's a reason why that number is lower, though. They could have built Golden One Center to be a 25,000 seat arena. It would not. It would have cost a little more money. It wouldn't have cost much more money, but they knew they did the market. Back when what about when we broke the record for home attendance? Well, yeah, it was 10,333, and then on to Arco 2. It was a different ball game. A 25,000 seat arena here would look half empty almost every single night. That they just did a market analysis and said this is what we can support, and that's for 41 home games that, by the way, are climate controlled.
Yeah.
They're indoor.
Yeah.
It's the number one sport in Sacramento, and let's be honest, a lot of that season ticket commitments over years.
Right.
I would say last year, and granted it was a bad year. Let's go the year before. Okay, they announced 17,000. What are we looking at really in the arena though? 12, 13?
I think more, but whatever.
More, okay.
Yeah, but
now we're asking for 10,000 more people at a non-climate controlled outdoor stadium 81 times a year, double the amount.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question.
I'm happy to be corrected on that, but that's what worries me. Okay, number 3.
Question 3.
Okay. So if Sacramento got an expansion team, would you officially change your favorite team?
Yes. I said this before, but yeah, of course. Yes. I would always have an affinity for the Giants, but that goes for anything. If Sacramento got an NFL team, I would always have an affinity for the Niners. I've been a 49er fan, a Giant fan my whole entire life, but because I was limited by geography. I never had. I never had the ability to root for an NFL or a baseball team that was in Sacramento. I am a Sacramento fan first and foremost. I'm a Sacramento fan before I'm a Kings fan. The Kings play in Sacramento, therefore if the Kings moved in a weird world, let's say Golden State moved somewhere and the Kings moved to Golden State, I'm not going to keep being a King. I'll keep an eye on them. I'll always, if they won something, I'd be like, wish we could have done it here. But I'm always I would always keep an eye on the Giants and Niners, and I would feel good if they did well. But anytime they played the Sacramento Gold Rush, I'd be rooting for Sacramento. And if you gave me a choice between the Giants winning a World Series or our new Sacramento baseball team winning a World Series, and let's say they were facing each other in the World Series, if Sacramento's expansion team was in the AL, you're damn right I would be rooting for Sacramento. We get the parade. I don't want to have to share. I always felt like the Niners and Giants parades, it's almost like they're hand-me-downs. We're like, okay, we're allowed to go, but it's really not ours. We're just kind of guests here because we don't have, we're Airbnb-ing your team. Of course I'm going to root for Sacramento. Yeah. That's me.
Yeah, I think I could say for me, I don't know that I'll fully change affiliation, but I think it's already kind of happened. I've become an A's fan.
Yeah.
I'd never disliked them. We get they've been great to us. It's great to talk to their players. I go to the games now, and I'm rooting for them out there.
Sure.
It was a little bit unique last year when I went to A's Yankees. I went to all three, and it was like Judge is my favorite player. The Yankees are my favorite team. But it was kind of like there were so many Yankee fans there, and I was like, oh, good, Judge homered or Judge did this. And then after that, I'm like, oh, come on, A's, let's go. Let's make the, so I found myself already going let's get back in this fight.
So here's a big question.
Yeah.
ALCS, A's, Yankees. What are you doing?
And they're Sacramento A's?
Well, this year, October.
This year? I think I'm going for the story, believe it or not. Sacramento. Yeah, that'd be great.
You wearing a split cap?
He just wants to sell his playoff tickets.
Oh, I don't have them yet.
Oh. Assuming they're here.
Think about that. Oh. I'm not selling them. I'm going to those games.
You hear that, Chris? He's going to them in your face.
So he can cheer for the Yankees.
Why is he? We got breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah.
Why is he being that way?
Oh, and these are insane. This is like the craziest breakfast sandwich I've ever had.
That sounds like he means it good, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't it good? It's good. It's good.
It is good.
It's good. Shout out, Carlos. We'll take a break.
Filling?
Sitting over here waiting to be
consumed. Did we just do a weird version of Less Filling Tastes Great?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Randy Cross, 49er legend, College Football Hall of Famer.
He's a Bruin.
3-time Super Bowl champion. Went to Southern California College.
UCLA.
Oh, I do see them, as a matter of fact. He will join us next.
As the offseason rolls on, the 49ers and Brandon Ayuk remain in a stalemate. Will San Francisco find a trade partner willing to take on his hefty contract? Or will John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan be forced to cut their losses and move on? Read the latest buzz from Santa Clara and around the league at SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Let me tell you about Jonathan Gonzalez and Gonzalez Law. SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187. Now, if you need representation, you're not sure who to call, where do I even begin? That's why I'm telling you about Jonathan Gonzalez and Gonzalez Law. Whether you've been in an auto accident and you feel you need some assistance, someone with some knowledge and expertise, well, years of experience and great at his craft, that'll help you. That's Jonathan Gonzalez. Maybe you've been involved in something at work, a wrongful termination case, a sexual harassment case. Again, Jonathan Gonzalez and Gonzalez Law. Something on your record that you'd like removed, it's been there for a long time, and you want it out of there, he can help with that. It's called an expungement. Jonathan Gonzalez and Gonzalez Law. Again, SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
We are fortunate in Northern California to have weather that allows us to play golf year-round. On the other hand, that's a lot of time to be exposed to the sun's harmful rays, so just remember to apply the sunscreen. Experts say that SPF 30 blocks 97% of the UVB rays that cause sunburn, and you should apply sunscreen at least every 2 hours. So put it on before you play and reapply at the turn. Apply it evenly and thoroughly. When you use a spray, Don't step into the spray because you won't be putting it on evenly. We all tend to get our arms, legs, and face, but make sure you apply to your ears, neck, hands, and scalp, and don't forget the backs of your knees. And make sure you check the expiration date. Experts also say the sunscreen that works is the sunscreen that you actually are going to put on your skin. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Did you try my Colombian tamales? They're delicious.
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt. Can you pass me a straw?
You mean a pitillo.
Tamales deserve Pepsi.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Welcome back. Chasing down Randy Cross, 49er legend. Not an easy guy to catch.
No.
By the way, I mean, he's a big dude. You might catch him, but then, like...
Not going to contain him.
He's going to look at you like a mosquito.
Yeah. Get away.
Come on. Get out of here.
Long-time broadcasting career, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those questions I'm afraid to ask because I really enjoyed Randy Cross as a legitimately one of the great commentators we've had. And I want to ask, you know, why aren't you doing it anymore? But then, like, what if it's like, well, what if it's like a bad day? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's reasons, but we're gonna talk to, I hope, Dwight about the Randy about the Dwight Clark Legacy series that they're doing. This is such a cool event. It benefits the Golden Heart Fund, which I'm reading here now, provides comprehensive support for former Niners facing challenges in their lives after football, also the Reach Youth Scholarship. How they do that, Jason, is they have what's called the Dwight Clark Legacy Series. This is the 6th annual. It's going to be May 20th, so later this month, at the Hammer Theater in San Jose. So you got a bunch of Niners there: Randy Cross, Harris Barton, Derek Deese, Dwayne Board, Bryant Young, Brenton Buckner. They're going to give an award to Kyle Juszczyk, who kind of it makes up a lot of the qualities Dwight did when he played. And obviously, Dwight Clark was known for the catch. I mean, now you hear Dwight Clark, you think of the catch, you can picture it in your head against the Cowboys. But, I mean, he was not only a damn good player, but also universally recognized as one of the great teammates you could possibly have.
I think there'll be more stories. There have been some, but I think it's kind of been left untalked about. Like, we watch these guys whether they go through college or to the pros, and the NFL is so popular. Heroes, you watch them, you pick them in fantasy football, you argue about the wins, the losses, whatever. Mm-hmm. But then that after career, especially if they go away from the spotlight.
Yes.
Some go on fine, normal, regular lives.
That's what we see.
But we don't always see that. And I just feel like that is either underreported, maybe for reasons. Like, it's kind of, some of that's not fun stuff to hear about.
It is underreported for reasons.
Yeah, and you just go, it's such a, they're put on such a high pedestal. I mean, because they are superhuman, what they're able to do in the sport. So violent. But I'm glad they're kind of just bringing more awareness to just kind of all of that stuff that's going on.
When I see stuff like this, and I was going to talk to Dwight about that, hopefully still can if we can get him, my eyes got opened widely when I got fired by the station in 2012. And for the year that was after that, I did podcasts from my house, and I did one with my old partner Sean Thomas, and the other one I did with Sean Salisbury, who'd been a guest on my my show for a couple years, and then we got to talking, and he had some time, and remember at that time, Sean had his history as an NFL quarterback for whatever it was, 8-10 years. Had some great moments. Not a Pro Bowler, but, had some moments. Beat John Elway. and then went on to have an incredibly successful tenure at ESPN with John Clayton and as an analyst. And really, some would credit as, he and John Clayton, whether it's a good or a bad thing, being kind of the two of the godfathers of argumentative TV.
What we see now all the time.
I enjoyed the way they did it, though. That's the way John Clayton and God rest his soul and Sean would do it. Is they had this obvious camaraderie with each other, but they would just kill each other on the air. He'd say John's a big giant nerd. What does he know? And John would say, like, you started 3 more games than I did. They go back and forth. But then when you got to the actual analysis, it was fantastic. My point is this. I would do these podcasts with Sean for the year, and I've talked to him about this on the air. This isn't me telling tales out of school. And he was going through a lot. He'd been fired from ESPN. He made a mistake, big mistake, but he made a mistake. He was a pariah basically for a while, and there were days when he would be podcasting with me after he slept in his truck the night before because he was moving around, and he'd call in on his phone and we'd talk for an hour or two. And one thing, and I don't think he ever put it in these exact words, I'll paraphrase because we talked about this a lot, is that we see these modern day gladiators, if you will, go out and bang into each other for 4 quarters, and we celebrate them, and we have their posters on our wall, and they're great. But for every Patrick Mahomes, for every Aaron Rodgers, for every Jerry Rice or Justin Jefferson or Trent Williams, there's 1,000 Sean Salisburys or ones that had less of a career. Mm-hmm. So we see them at the Hall of Fame dinners. We see them at the NFL draft. We see them, the ones that do go into TV. We see all that. What we don't see, and what Sean would say, what they don't see with me, is the nights when I'm alone in my apartment with all the lights off because I have a migraine, because my brain has been rattled around my whole life. My back is torn up. I can't find a comfortable place to sleep. So I've got a glass of bourbon. I've already taken a couple of painkillers because it's all I can do to get through it. I don't have insurance. And I'm sitting there alone. I can't even watch TV because the light hurts my eyes. And I'm just trying to get to a point where I can fall asleep in the chair because that's the only way I can sleep. And then I wake up the next day. I feel like garbage.
Right.
I'm in constant pain. It hurts to go to the bathroom. We don't see that.
No, we see the Sundays or Monday or Thursday, whatever. And remember our old colleague here, friend Mike Lamb.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So he played at USC, got camp invites or whatever to the Raiders. Same idea. Played a lot of football, and just seeing him get up out of a chair and walk the hallway, you're like, ooh.
Oh, watching Mike move around sometimes was painful to watch him move around. The dude just was on Teflon knees.
Yeah, and when I very first started here, way back, Jack Youngblood was still here.
Oh, my God.
But he actually looked a little like he moved okay. And but I remember hands and knuckles and different things. Wait, that finger's not, it's pointing a direction it's not supposed to be going and stuff like that. And you're just going, man.
Why haven't we had, I don't know, have we? Am I missing it? I haven't seen all the movies ever. Why has there never been a serious movie about not a specific, but it doesn't even have to be based on a true story, but I think it would be very interesting to have a movie start out right around when a player's playing his last game in the NFL and then just kind of go through, the paychecks stop. Your agent doesn't have everything for you. You're calling your agent. Your agent's not calling you anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe you're getting the occasional gig, signing at some card show. No offense to card shows. Shout out our guy. But you're going to a card show because you need that $10,000 to make your mortgage. Your ex-wife took half your stuff. Your kids don't talk to you.
That's depressing.
They don't talk to you in part because you were never there for them because you were on the road all the time. Listen, these are real stories.
Yeah.
You're in a lot of pain. You got an addiction to something, whether it's painkillers or alcohol. Have they done a movie? I guess what I'm thinking of is, have they done a movie on an NFL football player, probably in the similar vein of what's his face with the wrestler, Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke. Yeah, I got to believe an athlete's retirement, that from the last event, last thing, last practice, last game to their next stage in life is as big of a like, okay, I was 40 years a politician. I was 35 years a banker, a doctor. Like, people retire. They will continue to retire, but like that complete, like, it's a life shift. And just for what your demands, your fame, and some stay in it. I'm not saying, but it's even different when you're like, I'm trying to think of a broadcaster that, like, Grant Hill's a great player, great. And it's like, if people are like, oh, hey, Grant Hill, I've seen you on TV. Like, you know me for broadcasting?
Yeah, I played at college,
or whatever the person may be. Charles Barkley, he's so funny on TV. Yeah, he is. Did you ever see him play?
Yeah.
Shaq. Oh, he's a big guy. Yeah, you get it, but
there's a whole generation of people that just think Charles Barkley is the pudgy, funny guy.
Yeah.
They don't remember him throwing people through windows and having that shaved head.
Well, we're not that far removed, but soon it'll be.
I think I remember him with a shaved head.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Tom Brady. That guy, he's a broadcaster.
Draymond Green. He'll be there.
Yep.
And
Michael Jordan, the race car owner?
Yeah. It has to be a mental, and I understand that there's probably going to instinctively be people listening to this going, oh, poor athlete was cradled his whole life. That's not the point.
Yeah.
Point is that let's not even talk about the physical toll that playing NFL football takes. You were the best player on your elementary, junior high, high school team. You were the big man on campus all through high school and college. You got everything you wanted in college, and by that I mean you got everything you wanted in college. If you're good enough to make it to the NFL, you did all those things almost certainly. Your whole life you have been celebrated, you have been grabbed at, you have been. I mean, and there were times in your life, I guarantee you, where you're like, God, everyone just leave me alone. Like, come on, like these guys are walking into the hotel staring straight down at something because they don't want to make eye contact and have to sign autographs and take pictures and talk to people. And then fast forward years later, and they're looking around almost to see if anyone recognizes them.
Yeah.
And they don't know what to do with their lives.
You know that's had to have happened, right?
100%.
Where you go like, I went to this restaurant my entire playing career. The owner took care of me. Well, now I'm 3 years out of retirement. Yeah, that's $65. It's like,
wait, what?
I'm still the same. Yeah.
I used to have to eat in the back room.
Yeah.
Now I'm eating with a friend in the middle of the restaurant, and not one person knows who the hell I am.
Yeah. Celebrity golf tournament. You're paired with a celebrity. And you're like, wait, I was the.
Yeah. Now again, I get it. Oh, you're not recognized. But the point is, it is a mental.
It's a shock to the system.
Yeah. Randy says he will join us Monday. Don't know what happened there, but that's fine. You know what? I'm not going to tell him anything, but thank you. It's Randy Cross.
I did tell him you have a big attitude with it, but we can make it work.
Great.
You have a weekend to prepare for that.
Put that on the list of people that are angry with me. You know what? Maybe if we have a good enough interview Monday, maybe I can cross him off that list.
Maybe you can introduce him as the all-time passing king.
Greatest cross to ever play for the 49ers.
He did pass on us today.
Crossmore? Red? Randy?
Isn't there something called a cross top? I don't know what that is, though.
Cross talk.
Chris?
Ooh.
Your heart?
Jason.
Ingard.
I'm very disappointed in you. I'm really disappointed. I'm also disappointed in myself, but I just thought of it.
Jason Ross? What?
I'm going to give you a hint.
Ken.
I'm going to give you a name that has absolutely nothing to do with the name that I'm disappointed at you in. And you're going to get it, I guarantee you, immediately. I have the perfect clue. Ready? Rick Moranis.
The crossing streams? I'm missing something.
What is the long form of my name?
Michael McDonald. Rick Moranis. You got it now? Yeah. We'll go take a lap. We'll take a break. Jason's going to run around the radio station. I'm on the run. No time to. What? Speak? Okay.
I got to ride. Ride like the wind.
Ride like the wind. Christopher
To be free
Cross.
again. Yeah. Well, Chris said Chris.
Yeah.
Cross,
but that was, jump.
Marsha Cross.
Did you say Ingard? What?
Holy.
Ooh, Holy Cross. What about just the cross?
Yeah.
Did you know the cross is not the most widely used religious symbol in the world? I always thought it was. It's not. Do you know what it is, Chris? The cross is not the most widely recognized and used symbol in the world. Do you know what it is?
Would it be the crescent?
No.
What is it?
The halo. Yeah.
What?
Look it up.
What did AI lie to you about today?
AI did not lie to me about any of that. I did not get that from AI.
Ask your friend.
Unless Dan Brown was lying in his last book. It says at the beginning of every Dan Brown book, everything in here, all the symbols and all the history and all the lore is 100% real. Look it up. We'll find out when we get back last night in the NBA. Right after.
As the offseason rolls on, the 49ers and Brandon Ayuk remain in a stalemate. Will San Francisco find a trade partner willing to take on his hefty contract? Or will John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan be forced to cut their losses and move on? Read the latest buzz from Santa Clara and around the league at SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. You know, the big wireless companies say they have discounts for people over 55. But unless you're willing to sit on hold and ask, you're probably paying more than you should. At Consumer Cellular, there's nothing to hunt down. We're built for people 50 plus with plans starting at just $20. And our 100% US-based customer service actually answers the phone. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today and get your second month free for a limited time.
Taxes, fees, and other third-party charges will apply. See website for additional details.
Save $2 when you buy 2 cans of Superior Products Coverall tire dressing. Plus, get 4 times O-Rewards points now at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Free your team from time-consuming procurement tasks. Discover smart business buying where unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes so you can focus on what matters most. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Buckle up, racing superfans. This Sunday at 1 p.m., the Esquire IMAX Theater is showing F1 racing live for the first time. Come experience Formula One racing like never before on the Esquire IMAX's 6-story screen with full power surround sound. Feel the engines pulse through your skin as if you're right there on the track. Get your F1 Live tickets for this Sunday at 1 p.m. and experience racing like you never have before at the Esquire IMAX Theater in downtown Sacramento.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And now everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Save up to $1,200 on mattresses for a limited time. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, to a good life sleep.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
Coming up Monday, Randy Cross join us. In the meantime, by the way, I said earlier that I have an ongoing conversation going on golf Twitter right now.
There's golf Twitter?
There is 100% golf Twitter. And
the game of golf.
It was me asking, like, why can't we get pretty much every part of a tournament, maybe with the exception of the first hour of the day, televised completely, not just the ESPN Plus spotty coverage and then Golf Channel. It's mostly a good conversation, but it also reminds me, you wouldn't think this. Golf Twitter is full of horrible, horrible people.
Twitter?
I'm not talking about politics. I'm not talking about religion. I'm not talking about.
I'm sure it got there.
No, it probably will. I'm just talking about there are just some. What is it with these middle-aged older dudes that are just so absolutely bitter at the world? And like they'll say something just.
How do you know they're middle-aged dudes?
Because they're golf fans.
Oh.
And you just look and you're just like, dude, just stay in your house, bro. You're so mad at the world and you're taking it out. This is your platform. Just relax. Now, don't get me wrong. Twitter is filled with terrible people.
Yeah.
And really good people. We just focus on the bad. There's some really great content out there. I'm just saying, I don't think maybe I'm wrong. I don't think you go, oh, golf as one of those like secret places where it's like, oh God, that can get like, you would think like somebody talking about music, maybe Beyonce or Harry Styles fans or something like, oh my goodness.
Beyonce, another one name.
Oh yeah, she'd have to go there. That's absolutely right. Rihanna, Beyonce, Madonna, Cher.
Prince.
It's actually Rihanna.
Rihanna.
I would say that in like NBA Twitter, it can be bad, but that's just, how do I describe this? NBA Twitter, there's just people on there that are just dumb. They're just young and stupid. Like you can tell they're like 16 and they're just trolling and it's fine. It's harmless for the most part. Golf Twitter.
Jordan's overrated. He hardly had any threes.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse rings and all this stuff. Exactly. They play NBA 2K and love the lifestyle as much as they're just dumb. Golf Twitter, dude. Holy crap. Well, how do you know that? What makes you think that? You know what you're talking about. Whoa, bro, I just asked, and there was literally nothing offensive in what I asked. But okie dokie there. It's like, and I know what it is. You're talking about somebody, wife left him. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier with Timmy.
Billy?
Just pissed. Yeah. Just pissed at the world. Got no one to talk to about it, so you'd open up Twitter. Why don't they show more stuff? Why don't you shut up, idiot? Wow. Sixers stay alive.
Surprised by that one.
I am too.
Yeah.
I thought that
really nice win for them.
I thought that was over. And honestly, I hadn't considered this. And by the way, I still don't think it's going to happen. If the Sixers beat the Celtics in the first round, like, there's going to be a weird conversation that happens about what the Celtics did all year long, and then Jason Tatum comes back, and then they lose in the first round.
Absolutely. Sound familiar?
A little bit. Sounds very, very familiar. That is, as you're referring, obviously, to the 2003? Four Kings with the Weber injury.
Which I was not a proponent for that.
What?
What a lot of people felt like they would have been better off without Chris. I don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it either, but I think Adelman should have brought him off the bench in the beginning. That's the only adjustment.
Well, just in the beginning. But I know the
first few games.
Well, the playoff series they got eliminated that year was round 2 to Minnesota. And if I remember correctly, and I could have this wrong, but I feel like either the first round or the second, like a lot of the guys that were great getting them to where they were not as great. And Chris Webber was kind of back to being the guy.
And that's always, like, for me, that's always been kind of the question about that year. Did Chris Webber's ascension
hurt them.
And it's a chicken and egg.
Yeah, it could be. That could be very well true. I don't think that group would have won it, but some do, or at least would have been better off. I don't know.
I 100% don't believe they won it without Weber.
Yeah.
They had to bring that is literally the only question I have about how that year was I would have brought Weber back 3-4 games off the bench and then work him in and
slowly and
And by the way, may not have helped.
Yeah.
But look,
and Tatum's been good. I know
he
was
has
banged up last night, but yeah.
And it might this might be like the Weber. It might not even be Tatum.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, do they go to the offseason and go,
Well, and the other part about Philly, too, I think we have all said, like, man, if Maxey's on and Edgecombe and George and Embiid, it's like there's a lot there.
There is a lot there.
But when they were down 3-1, I'm like, yeah, this is
what I thought, too.
It's over.
But they're still learning.
When they won in Boston, I was like, well, good for them, but they'll likely lose Game 6. And then they were great last night, won Game 6. So they got every shot as Boston does for Game 7.
They absolutely do. Paul George was hitting some threes.
3-on-3, left to right. George stops, pops, three-pointer. Bang! It's good! He made a triple!
Joel Embiid was actually 6 of 18.
Yeah.
But 10 boards, 8 assists, just 1 turnover, 19 points. Tyrese Maxey had 30 to lead Philly. And VJ Edgecombe, 14 points for the rookie, 8 boards, and 3 assists to go with a couple of blocks, which was tied for the team lead. Funny thing is, the Sixers are doing it not with it ain't bench scoring.
Right.
6 points total. I think it was 4 the other game for them. This is all
they're big guns.
They're big guns, but those are George Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe. Those are some pretty big guns, and Kelly Oubre Jr. ain't nothing to shake a stick at.
Right.
Although I would again like to remind my wife, who might be listening right now, to relax.
He is dreamy.
God, thank God.
You seen those eyes?
He better not ever be a king, dude. Never.
How quickly does she get an Oubre jersey?
And
all of a sudden she's like, can we go to the game again?
100%.
Can we sit close?
Yes, 100%. She and her friend just sit.
Like all of a sudden you're like, she's at the game?
She's at the game.
You don't even know she's going now?
Yeah. At all. Next thing you know, weeks later, there's like all kinds of random Kings memorabilia around the house.
Have you ever thought of the blessing, though, that you have right now? Matt Olson's not here as a member of the West Sacramento.
God, between Matt Olson and Kelly Oubre Jr. are the two. Yeah. That my wife and her friend would just sit there every single time. I got to the point where I disliked Matt Olson because every time
you told him about it.
I 100% did.
I was there with you.
What I didn't tell him was like there would be times like when he'd get out as the last out of the inning, right? Strike out, ground out, whatever, and he'd have to make the switch from his helmet to his hat. And I would always point out if they were there, look at that hairline. Look at it. It's going. It's going. They didn't care.
Doesn't seem like
they weren't looking at the hairline. I mean, they maybe were, but not there. Yeah. Yeah. Matt Olson. Thanks, pal. And he was very nice about it.
He was funny.
He asked for a picture.
Yeah.
Not with me.
Of her.
So, yeah. There you go there. So, Sixers-Celtics, Game 7. There will not be, however, a Game 7 for the Knicks and the Hawks.
Anunoby hits the first free throw, but then it's waved off, and Robinson and Daniels in a bear hug, standing straight up near midcourt. One referee just went down. They've been separated. Johnson took Daniels out of the way. Anunoby pushing Robinson out of the way, but Mitch wants another piece of Dyson Daniels now. He needs to be pulled well out of this situation because his lid's about to blow. Knicks security is on the floor. Jalen Brunson right into Robinson's chest. Alexander Walker having to pull Daniels out of the way.
Our guy Mike Brown took a spill in that too. He was under the pile. I'm like, get up, coach.
Yeah.
The ref was down. It was
Get up, coach.
Yeah.
Get up, coach. You don't get that on HGTV.
Whole lot of nothing.
My wife is checking in, making sure that I let everybody know that it was our friend more than her that was into Matt Olson.
But she's not denying.
But I can, the problem with you saying things in my ear, Chris, that nobody else can hear is that my wife's listening right now, and she's now going to ask me what you said.
Oh, you'll tell her.
And I will 100% tell her.
Just once.
Just once.
Yeah, you said it once.
She says.
But not denying Kelly Oubre?
No, she goes, I don't think Matt Olson's as cute as our friend Shannon does. However, and I could tell she's doing voice to text. But Ubers, yes. I think she meant Uber. I don't think she's...
Maybe she likes Uber drivers.
I don't think she's in love with Ubers. Whatever.
That'll be his name.
Ubers.
What's up, Ubers?
What up, Kelly Ubers? You won't touch my...
What?
Touch what?
What's happening? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. When we come back, let's look at some of the teams no longer with us. We can pick from the Blazers, the Suns, the Hawks. I would like to talk to you about the Nuggets first, if that's all right with you. Yeah, hey, all of them. We'll do that next.
Being a good game show contestant requires a few characteristics.
I prepared a round of Jeopardy, the game of stupid sports knowledge.
Quick decision making.
I said Matt, and then she went, oh, Kayla! And you said, yes, Kayla!
Grace under pressure.
What do you mean? There's a bunch of teams that play across the pond!
A clear understanding of the rules.
The category was not, clear.
And most importantly, a positive attitude.
Name that king for one. Everybody ready? No!
Hang in there, Matt. Practice makes perfect. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action, but please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything.
Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-0000. That's 800-791-0000.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
And it's over. It is over.
916. You can text us, 916-339-1140. Good energy this morning, fellas. Top shelf, audio quality too. Happy Friday. I like those.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. That text was good. I like that.
It's a good text. Let's see. Let's check in on the chat. Chat. I haven't spent enough time on the chat
What's
today.
going on over there?
Let's see. Well, we got all the folk in here. I don't know what I think they're just kind of having a running convo. I don't see anything jumping out at me.
Doing their own thing.
That's fine. That's fine with that. You know what? They're here, and that's what matters. They're here, and that's what matters. I'll tell you what. Somebody who's in the chat is Dwayne. Dwayne's in the chat.
Dwayne Baker?
Yeah. I'll do this for him since he's a hockey face. They're saying that the rumors are flying in the hockey land that there's a superstar that might be on the move with the Oilers losing two straight finals, and then they're out in the first round, that maybe the Oilers would be looking for a massive package for their 29-year-old superstar, Connor McDavid.
Wow. Vegas
has taken notice, and they have laid out odds of teams acquiring Connor McDavid if it were to happen. Number 5, the Montreal Canadiens are 9-1. Number 4, the Vegas Golden Knights 7-1. The Maple Leafs 6-1. The Chicago Blackhawks 5-1 favorites, and the leader at 4-1. The favorite to land Connor McDavid in a trade if it were to happen, the San Jose Sharks.
Hey, Sharks.
You imagine Macklin Celebrini and Connor McDavid?
I can.
I can too. 1-800-920-1140 is the phone line. Bill, good morning. Hey, Bill.
Yes.
Hey, Bill.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's good.
How you doing, Bill?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine.
Good.
Okay. I wanted to say that in 2003, Brad Miller got injured right around the All-Star game, and he was out. And so when they brought Weber back, he had to play more minutes because there was no Miller. And that was something that I don't think that Carmichael Dave brought into the conversation. It's just a fact from the past. That's all.
No. I didn't say anything about Brad. And thank you, Bill. Yeah. I don't say that. Because I understand the quid pro quo there, but also I think not working in Chris, there was no easy way to do that.
I think that would be a really difficult thing for a coach.
To say come off the bench? Or just
approach.
To work him in.
It's like Chris was still the franchise player.
Yes.
So it's the best player this franchise had, one, to say come off the bench, because what our rest of our guys have established something good. That would be a difficult decision.
Yeah.
Also, it's like, I'm going to look at my franchise player. I think, here's my opinion of where I would love that situation to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think where it would be the perfect position is if the player said it.
Yes. If the player came out and said
look,
yeah.
Hey, Dave, you're the coach here, but I got to tell you, I like the way we're playing. I don't want to disrupt it. I want to complement this as I return from my injury. Why don't I come off the bench and, get my reps in and get me, you can put me in more reps with the starters in practice.
Sure.
But let's keep this thing rolling. But look, there's ego, there's agents, there's money, there's there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of different factors going in on it.
Yeah, it's not kind of hard to criticize Rick Adelman too. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like, well, if there's anything I could change, it would be that, but also not being on the inside too. And maybe that's in an alternate universe that throws Weber into a funk.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're like, almost want to say there are levels to it. Let's just, for same universe, say that it happened to Kobe. You're like, well, you're not bringing Kobe off the bench. Why? What's the difference?
Right.
I get it. He's better than Chris Webber.
Sure.
But the importance to each team, Kobe was that to the Lakers. Chris Webber was that to the Kings.
And just because he comes off the bench doesn't mean he can't play 30 minutes. Yeah. Speaking of Kobe, that's a perfect segue. Jaden McDaniels last night, 32 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, did not turn the ball over. That's the first Western Conference player with a 30-10 and 2 closeout game with 0 turnovers since Kobe.
Really?
Yeah. Also, though, that's a lot of qualifiers.
Yes.
The first Western Conference player with 30 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals with 0 turnovers since Kobe. That's really good, but also on a Wednesday, Thursday night at home against a team whose name starts with D. Yeah, exactly. But still, hey, McDaniels talked he talked his talk.
He did.
You may remember he was the one that said nobody can defend and called them out by name. Timberwolves coach Chris Finch talked about that.
I mean, Jaden McDaniels was just he talked all series and he backed it up all series, and that's called legitimate tough. And he not only led us tonight scoring wise, but Murray was 4 for 17, and I don't think he scored on Jaden the whole game. So
yeah, Jamal Murray was terrible.
Yeah, it was weird watching them. I'm like, Denver's going to do it. They're going to.
That's
find
what I
a
thought
way.
too.
It's like they're close enough. It felt like Minnesota was better. I'm like, Minnesota's going to kick themselves for not getting. And then they finished. They did a great job of closing that game out.
I 100% thought with about 5 minutes to go, I thought Denver was going to.
Yeah, I mean they got it to 1. I'm like, it's Minnesota missed their chance.
40 minutes for Jamal Murray. He was 4 of 17 for 12 points. Nikola Jokic, 28 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds, and a block on 11 of 19 shooting. It was Jokic and Cam Johnson. That was just about everything for the Nuggets. Tim Hardaway Jr. did have some nice points off the bench. And now we get to the Nuggets. Couple of storylines here. A Tim Connolly team has ended the Nuggets season twice since Denver chose not to pay him.
Wow.
To come back. Not to fly around here. I want to stay on the Timberwolves Nuggets, but I did forget to say this about the Knicks. In the Knicks' history of 49-point wins, between 1946 and 2025, they had 0. In 2026, they've had 3.
What?
The 3 most lopsided wins in Knicks franchise history have all come since January 21st. Wow. The Timberwolves now have more playoff wins in the last 3 seasons than they had in the previous 34 seasons.
Yeah, this was a stat I used to like, in that drought where the Kings had, 16, 17 years in a row of not making the playoffs. Actually, Minnesota had a worse record. They made it once.
Sure.
But the Kings didn't, but their record was worse. But now, they figured it out. Good for them. I thought Denver would come back. I was wrong on that one.
I was too. And I'll wear that happily because the Timberwolves won this game.
Absolutely.
Without Anthony Edwards, without Dante DiVincenzo. And they find out in the afternoon that their bench god, Ayo Dosunmu, is not playing.
Yep. They
become the first team in NBA history to win a playoff game while missing 3 or more players who averaged 10 or more points in that series. I could be wrong. I'll say that plenty of times. I would be absolutely blown away if David Adelman wasn't gone within the next week.
See, I don't think he will be.
I think they're going to.
Why?
I think because it's Denver. It's how that front office was with Mike Malone. I think it's the fact that they have a perennial MVP. Whether he wins or not, he's a perennial MVP. And they had home court. Look, let me be really clear here. What I am not doing is I'm not disparaging David Adelman, although we could pick apart some stuff he did. This is not about David Adelman. This is not about it's his fault. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in my mind, with the way the NBA works, and Denver specifically, there are those expectations. They're a former champion with much, not all, but much of the squad. The 2 main pieces, at least, Murray and Jokic. You have home court advantage, and the team you're playing loses their superstar, loses their guard, and then loses a bench guy that went for 25 and 43, 3 massive pieces, and they won 2 of the remaining 3 games without them, I think. That's grounds for firing. Unless you're a Popovich, a Spoelstra, that I don't think they were ever. Like I said before, I think David Adelman was Rich Bisaccia with the Raiders. They just chose to hold on to him. I don't think they were ever fully behind it. That's just what.
Well, you don't.
I don't.
I mean, let's remember how this happened. If you go 1 year ago, there was 10 games to go, maybe 3 games to go, something bizarre. and they fire the only coach that has won them a championship in Michael Malone. Like going to the playoffs. They were going to be a playoff team. They felt in their mind their better chances were to fire the only head coach that ever gave them a championship like a week before they got there.
Yeah.
For this guy that was, look at what he's doing with this offense, Adelman. And 1 year later, you're going to say, yeah, we screwed that up?
Yeah. I don't know that they're going to say, yeah, we screwed it up. I think what it's going to end up being more of is who's the available coach out there
well, they'll frame it that way,
that will
sure.
absolutely take us to the next level.
And I think it's not happening, but where I'll go down the road with you where it might, I was looking at their cap for next year. So as we kind of do like their post-mortem.
Yeah,
There we go.
There you go.
I don't know what they do. Like they've got Murray paid. They got Jokic paid. You've got the best player or the second, whatever you want to rank Jokic. He's always going to have them in contention.
Sure.
You have Christian Brown paid, Gordon paid, like Cam Johnson. I think they're $210 million, something crazy.
$191 million committed. Let me see here. They're 11th in the league, 191 this year, 212 next year.
Yeah, so you're already at 212.
Yeah.
Again, roster's probably good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you tweak that without a significant trade. So I guess the trade would be the coach. But I just don't think they'll do that. But you don't know, to your point, if a coach that appeals to them becomes available. But do you think it would? I mean, well, it's never always the coach, but the coach gets the blame.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of where I'm coming.
Yeah.
This just, to me, this feels like a situation, and in part, you kind of underlined it there. They're not trading Jokic. Can't see him trading Murray or Gordon. I mean, Gordon, I don't think they could trade at this point because of his durability and the fact that there's still 3 more years left on him at $30 to $40 million. Cam Johnson's a free agent, so is Valanciunas at $10 million. But between those 3 players, that's $142 million combined.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: if they have. How old's Jokic? 30?
30, 31, something like that. Let me look. And it's a player option, by the way, for Jokic in 2 years. 31. He'll be 32 in February.
So let's say he and the Nuggets have.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's the other reason I think they're firing David Adelman. Because Nikola Jokic the year after next is a player option.
Okay.
I think next year is going to be, framed as a prove-it year.
Okay.
I want to be going in the right, because his player option, Jason, I know this sounds strange. His player option is $62.8 million. He'll 100%. He hits the free agency market. He'll get that and then some.
And they're going to be the team that's going to have to pay him. But let's just assume he stays and he's there 4 more years. Let's say like this type of team. So 3rd, 4th best, and he's an MVP candidate. Maybe win another one. And I'll say if he just ends up with the 1 title, I mean, statistically, he's going to be one of the greatest centers, if not the greatest.
Yes.
Where does he go in the lore of the league?
Yeah.
Because we're so dang, well, Shaq won this many, and Wilt won this many, and Russell, and
well, he's not going to be. So you have your echelon of your Ewings and your Malones and your Stocktons and your Barkleys and those types that were all world everythings, but couldn't get there.
So he has 1, which
he's got 1, so he's above that.
So is he like Dirk?
But then, I think he'll be looked at as better than Dirk from a playing career standpoint. But he is in that 1 ring category. Shaq has multiple rings. Obviously, Bill Russell has 700 rings. Olajuwon has his 2 rings. Trying to think of other. There just hasn't been a center like Jokic.
There hasn't, and he's unique. And I think he makes. I really like. If we go to the definition of value,
yes.
I don't know who's more important than him. I mean, you're going to say Wemby's going to be up there, just on what he means both ends of the floor. But,
I would take Jokic.
That's an ordinary team without him.
100%. Now, look, we could argue Jokic or Wemby as far as important. Jokic is all over him on the 3 big, 28 points, 13 boards, and almost 11 assists for a center is just stupid. And by the way, a center who is built like an absolute ox, but he's still giving you, he played 65 games this year, Jason. He played 65 games. Would it surprise you if I told you that's a career low?
Yeah.
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 Career low 65 games this year for Jokic. And by the way, here's his averages for minutes per game. In a world of what do they call it? The resting, the load management. 34.8 minutes a game this year, 36.7 the year before, 34.6 the year before, 33.7, 33.5, 34.6. The dude averages, bless you, 32 minutes a game for his career. Keep in mind, please, he played 153 games his first 2 years, averaging 21 and 28 minutes.
Yeah.
So that not only is that 34.8 minute higher, we're not factoring in what his minutes per game are in the playoffs. The fact that he's been in the playoffs every year, in some cases deep into the playoffs, he's a horse.
He's absolutely that. So here's a question for you based on how I know you feel about your general parameters are you're either a champion or you're building towards
Yes.
it. You are everything Denver has right now shifts over to Sacramento and you're the Kings GM.
Yeah.
What do you do? I guess, or you're the Denver.
No, I got you.
So your parameters are: I need to be a champion or building towards one. I don't know. I mean, again, I think they got to run it, but you just try.
Yes,
because I think they're good enough.
Yes,
they are.
They
Gordon
are.
was out. You got that's a
Yes.
factor, and I know all the people were out in Minnesota. They got to try again.
They're right there. Okay, so
at a tweak.
You have your groups that are like they are 100%. Your Bostons, your OKC Spurs. Like I said, I honest to God think there's.
But aren't they like the Spurs in a sense?
The Nuggets.
Yeah,
I would say the Spurs are ahead of them right now because
even though Denver's done it.
They've done it.
I know.
Yes, they've done it, but the Spurs are younger, 160, and I think this isn't as good as the Spurs are going to be.
Okay, so but to your point, if that was his season low 65 games, let's say that's a 77 game season for Jokic.
Yeah.
If he's that valuable,
fair point. Fair
maybe
point.
they're at 63 wins.
Fair point. And by the way, I looked this up too. Nikola Jokic in the playoffs this year, 39.5. The year before, 40.2. 40.2 the year before, 39.5 the year before. And the last,
horse.
Absolute. The last 4 years, he's played 52 playoff games, averaging 40 minutes a game. As long as you have that and some semblance of team, I think you do. And to be honest with you, I think they underachieved this year. Mm-hmm. It's another reason why I think, again, maybe it's not him. Maybe it's his staff. Maybe it's this man. I don't know what it is, but I think the Nuggets underachieved. I think it's embarrassing that they lost to Minnesota, and that's all credit to Minnesota. Like Charles Barkley said it at halftime yesterday, and I couldn't agree with him more. Whether Minnesota wins or loses this game, they're going out there, they're diving for loose balls, they're busting their asses. Yep. It ain't going to be for lack of effort. Like I've rarely seen Charles be so loving on a team at the half like that, and he had every right to be. So this is no discredit to Minnesota. They deserve everything. But when you have Anthony Edwards, Dante DiVincenzo, so by the way, now all of a sudden you have 40% of your starting lineup out, and of that starting lineup that's out, it's your super duper star, your team leader, and then on top of that, you have your sixth man, the guy who's on most points killing it. They're out, and you lose 2 of 3, and one of those was at home. Are you kidding me? That's an embarrassment. It's unforgivable. It's unforgivable, and I think Denver is going to look at that. They're going to go, okay, who is out there? We need to bring in somebody to jumpstart this team because they are a title contender. They might need some luck. They might need an injury on the Spurs or the Thunder. They might need great health on their team. They might need Jamal Murray to be playoff Jamal Murray. But Denver is a team that, playing at their best, I think can absolutely contend for a title. And I think they're one of maybe 5 teams in the NBA that you could say that about.
Yeah.
So I
got to run it back in some way, shape, or form. Change something, whether it's coach, whether it's bench depth, something.
I'm trying, and I've been trying to think.
All that salary.
Yeah, I've been trying to think about who it would be. Like, who's out there? It's not going to be Curry. I already say he's not going somewhere else to not coach Steph Curry. I don't know. Oh my goodness, that would be awesome. Mike, sorry. Come home, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I have for you? We just got a couple minutes left. Oh, here you go. You want to make a bet on the playoffs, on who's going to win the whole thing? Here you go. If you like trends, 11 straight champions have played 5 or less first-round games, meaning 11 straight years the champion either swept in the first round or played a total of 5 in the first round. Okay. Warriors, Celtics, Thunder, Nuggets. Bucks, Cavs, Raptors, Lakers. All played in the first round 5 or less.
So that only qualifies one team this year, right?
2 teams.
Oh.
Yeah. The Thunder and the Spurs.
Spurs.
I
just heard a Thunder Nugget.
And to be honest with you, it's kind of the right call.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of the right call.
I didn't know if you had the clip. I wanted to see what you thought of this too.
I just played the clip.
You did. Play the clip. Did you see what Matt Ishbia said about
Booker?
Uh-huh.
I hate that. I hate it so much.
I knew you'd have a reaction to that.
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, let me find the clip. I just can't freaking stand it. Here we go. And I know why he said it.
You don't like either one.
It has nothing to do with Booker, to be honest.
Devin Booker's our franchise player. I love Devin Booker. Devin Booker loves being here. Our coach loves Devin Booker. Our GM loves Devin Booker.
That's what he says.
Devin Booker is going to be here. Devin Booker is going to lead us to a championship here in Phoenix. That's what.
Okay. This has nothing to do with Devin Booker, by the way. Nothing.
Devin Booker.
Nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Shut your face, Matt Ishbia, because what you just told everybody is that your GM does not run the team. That you run the team. It's your team. I get it. He's the owner. And he played for Tom Izzo.
Yeah.
But he said the GM loved Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
What if somebody comes in with a Godfather offer for Devin Booker? You're not trading him? I know it's not going to.
He's a liar.
Yeah. Like, it's just not your place, dude. In my opinion, an owner should never, ever be. If you have an owner that is involved in personnel decisions that goes way beyond, oh, hey, how come you're doing that? And, okay, well, that makes sense. Or here's my pushback on that. And, yes, I'll sign off on the con. Owners 100% should be involved in the financial part. Owners should 100% be in the room with the GMs and the scouting staff if he or she wants to be, and ask questions. And why do you think this will be worth it? I think that's a good owner. I'm sure Peter Holt. I'm sure a lot of owners do that.
There aren't people in Phoenix though right now going, "That's my favorite player."
Of course they are.
That's right. Booker's going to lead us there.
Of course they are. And by the way, and now Devin Booker hears that and goes, yeah, that's my owner. He's got my back. That means a lot to me. And you know what? Legitimately, I'll bet you it does. I'll bet you that means a ton. That's
Let's
great.
Go win 42 games.
That's great. Right. Like, dude, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, I don't care who the player is. When you have an owner out there grandstanding, I mean, like, this is, huh?
For you.
Like, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, he's going to do this, he's going to do. You just cornered yourself and you just cornered your franchise. That is the epitome of an overreaching owner. These guys, they make their billions in the real world, and then they go in and they just think, oh, well, because I'm so powerful and businessy, and I've been surrounded by people that kiss my ass and tell me every joke is funny, tell me every point I bring up is great. Every idea they have that I push back on, they go, I hadn't thought of that. They're not saying that because your pushback makes sense, dude. They're saying that because once you push back, they don't want to push back on you in front of other people because they know they're not going to win because now it's an ego battle and you have all the leverage. You can't get honest answers out of people when they are completely leveraged. Yet guys like Matt and 100 other owners like him, they think because they have the money in the capital that they're carrying the big stick, which they are, by the way. They are carrying the big stick, and that gives them the inherent knowledge to make decisions player-wise, formation-wise, strategy-wise on things. They have a very cursory. If I went in, I'm a Kings fan. I like to think I know as much about the Kings as the next guy. Same with you. Dude, if I bought the Kings tomorrow and I went in there and there's a difference between being a talk show host Where I covered, let's put it this way, I've covered basketball more than Matt Ishbia has over the last 2020. I'm very certain about that, even though he played at Michigan State. If I went into Sacramento and I went into Scott Perry's office, I started throwing around, how did that work out the last time that happened? And I'm not trying to Vivek Hunt here, but how many times have you heard Vivek over the last 8-10 years talk about 4-on-5, talk about jazz bands, talk about Stauskas, all the stuff that got hung over, and by the way, for good reason, got hung over his head at the beginning of his tenure because he had new owner giraffe syndrome, and he came in and he said it all. Not pretty harmless. We have kind of gotten into a positionless basketball. Yeah, 4-on-5's kind of silly, but you see sometimes teams leak somebody back. Like, really, he was saying he wants the team to play like a jazz band, like everyone's playing there. He was basically saying he wants everybody to do their own. Like, when you break down the stuff Vivek, I'm talking about the Stauskas thing. When you break down the stuff Vivek said, it's honestly not that bad. But when you're an owner and you're saying crap like that, there's no win for you, and it's eventually you're going to get beat. He will get beaten over the face with those comments sometime within the next year to 4 years. We'll take a break. It's just dumb. It's just, and nobody will tell him that. I'll tell him that. I promise you I would tell him that. When we come back, let's go around the diamond, talk a little baseball, including your first place, Oakland Athletics, next.
Has DeMar DeRozan played his final game with the Kings? Tune into the Matt George podcast at SactownSports.com, the Sactown Sports YouTube channel, or the Sactown Sports app to hear the latest insight on the star forward's potential future in Sacramento.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-290-7100. That's 800-290-7100.
We just want to have enough money for retirement.
And travel to visit our grandchildren.
I understand. That's why at Fisher Investments, we start by getting to know each other, so I can learn about your family, lifestyle, goals and needs, allowing us to tailor your portfolio.
What about commission-based products?
We don't sell those. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in your best interest.
So how do your management fees work?
We have a simple management fee based on the value of your portfolio. So we do better when you do better.
We appreciate that kind of transparency.
We also check in with you regularly to keep you up to date on the markets and your portfolio.
Well, what other services do you offer?
As a client, you have access to resources on investing, financial planning, estate planning, Social Security, Medicare, and more.
Wow, sounds like Fisher Investments has everything we need.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Turn up the volume. Here's your Sactown Sports Live events calendar, where the action goes way beyond the game. Starting things off June 5th, don't miss a legend, Ringo Starr and his all-star band, live at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Then it's time for summer fun. The El Dorado County Fair runs June 18th through the 21st, packed with rides, live music, great food, and nonstop entertainment. On June 20th, turn it up with the rock favorites, Night Ranger at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. June 26th, another icon hits the stage, John Fogerty at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Laugh it up July 18th with comedian Gary Owen at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Then August 16th, country superstar Kane Brown takes over Ironstone Amphitheater. September 11th, slow it down with the soulful sounds of Anthony Hamilton at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. And on October 2nd, rock legends Leonard Skinner brings the classic to Ironstone Amphitheater. Concerts, comedy, legends, all in one place. Sactown Sports Live events calendar. More details at SactownSports.com.
–
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
From the 916. Dave, you should be in the front office. That would be hilarious. Only if I could still do the show. How funny would that be?
Your caveat.
Yeah. That would be, yeah, if the Kings Kings asked me to be the GM, I would negotiate with them. MC says, become an owner and show us the correct way of how to do it, Dave. I'm sure he's being snarky, but it's a fair question. Yeah, I've had the money. But it's a chicken and egg. I don't think I would become one of those people because I'm hyper aware of it. I'm around some of those people. Not those people, but the other people. One would think you're not like that, or you wouldn't be like that, but who knows, man, unless you're in that spot. The thing is about guys like Ishbia and the others like him is that I can rant against them.
Right.
I can sit here and look at what they're doing because we've seen this so many times before. We've seen the way it goes down. Like when you think about, I don't know. Do you remember what Clay Bennett said last year?
At the parade or something? Or?
At any point?
No.
Seattle sucks.
I don't either.
I like films.
If I played 3 clips of people saying, "Hi, my name is Peter Holt," would you know which one is Peter Holt?
Might, but don't say it with confidence.
I would say 99.9% of people, let's just say in this city, I won't use San Antonio, in this city would not know who he is.
Yeah.
There are exceptions. You know, Robert Kraft is out there, but you don't really hear Robert Kraft weigh in too much on specific football matters. I'm trying to think. Hell, I don't hear much out of Hal Steinbrenner.
Yeah?
I really don't.
Yeah?
Yeah, you heard all kinds of stuff about George.
Of course.
And out of George.
Different.
He's different.
Yeah.
So I'm fully aware of the fact that it is again, I go back to Red and Shawshank Redemption and how he got institutionalized, like Brooks. When you're in prison that long, you get institutionalized. And that is a metaphor that I think is extendable to a lot of different things. We've done radio forever. I'm sure there's things about this play that we're institutionalized about.
Or should be an institution.
Or 100%. So
he was my friend Dave.
So when you are you just got to think about the breakout. Like, you came up with a business idea, or you worked a business, or you built a business and it sold, and you have more money than God.
Good
and
business.
You have hundreds, if not thousands, of people under your employ. And every time you walk in the room or you fly to an office to do a speech or a meeting or a conference or whatever, everybody's wearing their belt. You see it here. Anytime one of our corporate overlords comes from Salt Lake City, and I say
overlords are here,
and I say that with love, there's always an email that goes out the day before. Hey, remember, such and such is going to be here.
But do you see it?
I wouldn't now, but I have. It's a real email. Such and such is going to be here. Please make sure your desks are, blah, 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 and your areas are, and you see, Cindy and everybody else going around and making sure the office. By the way, that's an email that everybody sends in every company when an executive comes into town.
Let's look our best.
So you have gone from regular person to now, I'm flying first class, or maybe I'm flying on my own plane. If you're at an NBA or Major League Baseball or football level, I have a staff. I have assistants. I delegate all this stuff. I'm used to this cut of steak. Like when I go, think about it. Put yourself in that person's position. I really want to dive into the psychology here because it is a passionate thing for me. You now have your assistants, you have your vice presidents of whatever, your CEO, maybe this, that, whatever. They all work under you, right? You really think they're not laughing at your joke?
Oh, no. Yes, they are.
Do you really think
you're being catered to?
You are being catered to in every fashion.
But do you think one of the bigger differences, and we kind of tie this into something we talked about earlier about like fame for an athlete, like when they retire, it just cuts off. How about launching into it? So you become this owner of whatever team here, the new baseball team that's coming to Sacramento, let's just say, and you're going to be the owner. And Dave, you made your fortune in radio somehow. Just you somehow figured out the next great thing for radio, and you made a bunch of money. And you're the new owner. Well, that's maybe radio. You're already in the public eye. Let me think of cooking. You have a restaurant, a chain of restaurants, and you get some feedback, but it's like you're not getting probably hit up every day like publicly.
Mm-mm.
But now you own the baseball team, and you go out and have that first press conference, or the team starts 0-6. This guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
And now you're getting that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Like that's a different kind of
I've seen it.
Position.
I've seen it. I've been around. I've talked to other owners.
Yeah.
Two things happen. Either they get off social media completely, or number two, more likely, they say they get off social media. Right. They say they don't read it, but they have a burner account.
Yeah.
They read everything. But it's the internal negotiation they do in their head, which is fascinating.
Yeah.
It's the internal negotiation where somebody says something that maybe hits it on the button a little bit.
Right.
That person doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
They have no idea. They're not behind the scenes. They have no idea what they're talking. Then this is the best part. Then they text that tweet to a colleague. Like, can you believe this guy said that? Colleague texts back. No, they have no idea what they're talking about. You did this, and this. You never did that. Don't even pay attention.
Right.
You're not the colleague is never going to text back and be like, you know what, Jason?
Here's what you're.
They've got a point.
Yeah. And the other thing too, we learned this. What day did we talk to Lou Wolf? Monday, Tuesday, whatever it was, Tuesday or Wednesday. We put out stuff on social media. You were attached to it. I was attached to it. A lot of the stuff that came back is wasn't very complimentary. Not of the interview. It was the situation, how the team left, and they lumped him into all that, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not trying to defend him in any way, but I'm listening to him and what he said. He's like, one of my favorite things to do is go to the game and sit with the fans.
Yeah.
The Maloofs used to do that as well. It's like I think some of that thought process is let me endear myself to some people out here, which I think that's all authentic. But now you're dealing with you got around 6 fans, 8 fans. Social media that can hit you in numbers that you just can't overcome by sitting at a different spot in the arena or stadium every game.
I'll use a very specific example because a lot of this is in the abstract. I'll use something that I have seen for myself. I see because usually I'm tagged in them. The soccer team in England
with Nagel and stuff?
Yeah, they didn't have a good year. Okay, by the standards we did not have a good year. I see the absolute abuse that comes over, whether it's to me, to him, or both of us.
Just you're lumped in it. Yeah.
Lumped in it, right. I have been over there 16-ish times now, somewhere in that neighborhood, right? I have had one, what I would even refer to as less than positive interaction with fans. Now, knock on wood, that could always change. I have walked around with him.
It's got to be the red nose.
It's the clown nose. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not even that. You kind of had to go, okay. I have walked around the public square. I have walked through the stadium with him. I have walked through. Usually when I watch the matches, I watch right in front of their ultras, their most diehard fans. I guarantee you.
The goal. You're in front of the goal.
Well, there's the goal, and then to the left is what's called the Cowshed Loyal, which is our Tower Bridge Battalion, or their Tower. Anyways, guarantee you, there's more than a couple of folks in there that have said some horrible, just negative things, whatever. And maybe it's a polite thing, maybe it's a human thing, and I give them all the credit in the world, but there is a massive difference between in person.
Absolutely.
You will have somebody that will kill you on social media and then see you and ask for a picture or an autograph.
I love you.
Love you. Great. Don't listen to the haters.
Huge fan.
There's one guy that I always used to admire more than when you talk about sitting with the fans. Like you talk about Joe and Gavin. And by the way, no disrespect, but when they'd sit with the fans, I don't remember them ever sitting out of their seats.
Oh, yeah, they did something. But I know what you mean. They were courtside a ton.
There's one guy that always did that I always appreciated, and that was David Stern. David Stern was always...
Silver does that, too.
Silver does that, off of...
he's low in the court,
right.
But he's
no, they're good seats.
Yes, of course.
But Stern would always sit about 10 rows back, center court, but 10, 15 rows back. He'd have a security guy next to him, of course, and I'm pretty sure arena security knew exactly what was going on. But, man, he sat there. He heard. He listened. He watched.
Yeah, he'd drink his water.
Wasn't he? Right. Wasn't he there?
Was he at the Malice in the Palace?
I don't believe so. But
Okay, he wasn't. Okay, all right.
He was in the fight.
Huh?
He was in the fight.
He was involved. Oh, Dave could scrap. So, but then, and we got to go here, but just to finish that thought, you've been the big person in the room for years.
Mm-hmm.
You've been incredibly successful. Everyone loves you. Everyone thinks you're funny. And I'm not trying to be a wise guy here. You're getting propositioned by all kinds of different entities. You're wary because everybody wants a piece. But in the end, you think you are the smartest person in the room. And you have good reason to feel that way because you are the most successful person in the room. Why wouldn't you think that way? Yeah. And you think that's going to carry over to sports. And time again, you've seen you cannot buy, you can get close, but you cannot just buy a championship. What about the Dodgers? Yeah, it helps, but they also have one of the strongest minor league systems in baseball year on year on year, and they've made smart moves. Full credit. HB is going through that. Mark Cuban went through that for a while, and he figured it out. All right, we'll take a break. We still got to get to the diamond. That's my fault. When we return, we'll check in on baseball. We'll get to what's hot, what's not. We'll go streaking, and then we'll give you a preview. It is May 1st. A lot of April showers, so there should be some flowers this month, Jason. That's the rule.
Yes, shout out to the proletariat.
And we'll look at the month of May in sports, including an event my wife was very sad about, realizing she's going to miss it. I'll tell you what it was. Next.
He's an advocate.
I'm speaking for a lot of people.
A voice for the voiceless.
I stand up for the cats, man. Cats, ciders, normal bikes, all of it.
A man of the people.
There's just a lot of haterade, and I won't allow it.
He's not the hero that cat lovers and cider drinkers deserve, but the hero they need.
You like the underdogs on the court? I'm the underdog off the court.
He's Alan Stiles, and he's a drive guy.
I'm standing on business for everybody.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This home improvement lunch tip is brought to you by Bonnie. Leading the way home. Change your air filter every 1 to 3 months to improve airflow, lower energy bills, and keep your home comfortable.
Progressive's accident response can detect and send help when you need it most, after a major car accident. But other accidents, you're on your own. Like when you accidentally call your wife Mom. When you accidentally say Happy Holidays on someone's birthday. When you accidentally wave at someone you thought was waving at you. We can't help with those accidents, but Progressive's accident response provides peace of mind after major car accidents. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Limited availability in California. Driver is responsible for emergency and towing charges not covered by the policy.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Hello, I'm Frank Cockrell with Retirement Security Centers with a weekly economic update. Markets are balancing two major forces this week, technology earnings and the Federal Reserve. Recent updates from the Fed suggest policymakers are staying cautious, watching inflation and labor data closely before making any moves on interest rates. The message remains clear. Progress is being made, but not fast enough to declare victory just yet. At the same time, the tech sector continues to lead. Earnings have been supported by strong demand in artificial intelligence, cloud infrastructure, and higher-end consumer products. While growth is moderating in some areas, overall results have come in better than expected. Companies are also focusing more on efficiency and profitability, not just expansion. For investors, it highlights a market still driven by innovation, but tempered by interest rate uncertainty. Staying diversified and focused on long-term trends remains as important as ever. How might this affect you or your family? Please go to frankontheradio.com to schedule an appointment, watch videos, and receive market updates. I'm ready to help you start your journey so you can define your future.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Mosaic Wealth, member FINRA SIPC. Mosaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Mosaic Wealth.
Is the crew on their way so we can fire up the grill?
Cabrito, arrachera. They're gonna love it.
Better go with birria and carne en su jugo. Classic Jalisco dishes with tradition.
That seasoning is great, but northern Mexican-style meat speaks for itself. Let's make both.
Deal. And to boost the flavor, ice-cold Pepsi. Its sweetness pairs perfectly.
And to go with it, flour tortillas.
And corn ones too. Hey, carne asada deserves Pepsi.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
The Athletics are hot.
Yeah.
With their win yesterday, or some might call them the Black Gold Fire.
I heard about this.
But with their win yesterday, they have gone 16-10 in the month of April. And checking at my notes, that is the best record in April in the American League.
Hey now. Sounds good. What did Chris call him?
The Black Fire. You know that? That's There's a story that leaked.
Well, it wasn't really a story.
Well, several job postings with two curious words recently went live in Las Vegas and led the internet to speculate that the Athletics had inadvertently leaked a change to their team name ahead of their move to Sin City in 2028. The A's have posted a litany of roles in Las Vegas as they look to rebuild their front office. Several jobs posted this week by the A's included mention of Las Vegas Black Fire as the location for the job. Those jobs were subsequently removed and reposted without Black Fire after niche baseball podcast Rally Cap speculated the listing could be a hint that the A's were thinking of changing their names. Twice now, the team's attempts to trademark Las Vegas Athletics and Vegas Athletics have been rejected by the patent office. So,
okay,
that would be great because then the Athletics history stays or leaves John Fisher. I would be a huge fan of that. So, you know, who knows? Who knows, Jason?
Yeah, who really knows at this point?
Who really knows?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. What's not hot there, Chris?
The Atlanta Hawks. They got destroyed yesterday by the Knicks. Their season is over. They were losing 40-15 at the end of the first quarter, and at the end of the half, 83-36.
Is that bad?
Yeesh.
Was that bad?
Oof. It's tough to lose like that on the road. Wait, what? That was at home?
Forbes has the valuations of all the teams out for 2026. The Warriors are at $11 billion. The Grizzlies are at $3.5 billion. That's number 30. The Sacramento Kings are, according to this, the 18th most valuable team in the NBA at $4.45 billion. You thought I was going to say million, huh?
No.
Billion.
They're doing okay. Look at us.
Bottom for $5.35.
So why do they need my $26 for a beer?
Well,
is it that much?
I'm being a little facetious. It's only like 18.
Oh, okay. What a bargain.
I hate that argument so much because I agree with Chris. Like, what is it, 18?
Whatever it is. That seems high, too. But it might be. I don't know.
Let's call it 12.
Okay. Still expensive.
It's such a chicken and the egg argument, and it really frustrates me. Why do they need Chris's $12 for a beer? Great question. Why does Chris pay $12 for a beer?
I don't.
Well, I'm saying the Royal Chris.
Because they do sell beer.
Hello!
Yeah.
They're not hurting on the beer sales.
Not at all.
Yeah.
They go through at least a couple of 12ers a game. Maybe more. So that's the other end of that question. Why are beer prices so high at the game? Great question. Why are you paying for them?
I mean, honestly,
does that say more about the team or more about the person?
Well, yeah.
I mean, honest question.
I don't know. I think that's where I'd love to do really data and just go, all right, we got all 17,000. Let's say there's 17,000 at the game. You and I are at the game.
Mm-hmm.
They could say, hey, guys, it's dollar beer night.
Great.
They're not getting my dollar.
No,
not
you're
because I wouldn't buy. I'm not going to drink a beer.
Neither am I.
The beer could be $100. It could be $1. I
Doesn't
go,
matter.
$1 seems like a much better price, but I don't drink beer.
Right.
Okay, but now the question is, how many people that do drink beer that would like a beer at the game go, ooh, the price is too much, or it's like, I don't want to spend that much, but I want a beer, so I'm getting a beer. Now, also, what about the group that was like, well, I'm getting a beer because it's $12.
I wish I could have
but
two.
But if it was 6, I'm probably getting 2.
That's right.
I might get a third.
Yes.
I don't know. Probably not.
That's right.
But
and there are
where's the win?
There are entire focus groups, mathematics.
Yep.
People that do all of that explore that exact thing. So, for example, let's say you have one beer you sell at $16. Their job is to figure out what the market dictates, because is it better to have one beer at what I say, $14? One beer at $14? Okay, cool. But what if we made beer $7? Cut that in half, but we sold 3.
Right.
How our margin is obviously lesser, but is our overall, and so they have it all worked out to a science.
Yeah, and I also wonder. Here's a good example. The other night I went to the A's game. 2 nights ago. I did not eat dinner first. I'm eating
now. Talk about King's beer prices, A's beer prices. Oof.
Oh, really?
I don't know what they were, but my point is, I was eating at the game. They had my money.
Yes.
No matter. I mean. I want a hot dog. Hot dogs are $100. Okay, I'd go like, what?
Yeah,
I'm not buying
a
$100 hot
to
dog. But I was in, and the hot dog was, I don't even know, 7? I don't know what it was. But I bought a hot dog, bought peanuts, boom. I was getting that no matter what.
And by the way, maybe not your first choice. Like maybe there was other things that if everything was free, you would have chosen over.
Correct.
But that was the best cost effective / I want this.
Yeah, I just kind of had in my mind like
it's
sometimes
baseball.
there's like chicken fingers and fries. Maybe it's a
Sure.
tri-tip night. I don't know. I was like, I had a hot dog. That's fine.
But when people say, that's why I have a hard time with it. It's not a popular response. I understand it's going to piss people off, and I'm not trying to do that. But it's like, the beer is too expensive. Stop buying it.
Right.
I mean, honestly, I asked them because okay, no bit now. Now no bit. I'm being serious because it's a serious thing to talk about. I don't understand it because I don't drink.
Right.
So I find myself with my friends who I can have this conversation with, who know me and know what I am and what I'm not. And I go, dude, is it like alcoholism? I mean, honest to God, like, what is it? Do you need a beer that bad that you can't go to the game and just watch it and you have to, in order to have a good time? Like, what is that?
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
I'm with you on that.
Doesn't mean it's not right. I just don't get it.
And then the other part to me, I just have always in my mind wondered about, like, okay, same situation. You and I go to the game tonight, whatever game it is, and we're not going to drink a beer. That's fine. But I'm like, oh, Dave, I'll get a couple root beers for us.
Heck yeah.
I'll go get you.
That I understand.
Boom. Yeah, but here's where it would be. You want a second? Like, I would have I would not. There's just so much liquid to consume in my mind.
Right.
Like, I'm not, or I got a water. No, I'm going to get a water. Like, maybe I'd have a second, but it's usually just like that's a drink. As opposed to, like, some people go and they might have 4 beers.
And a lot of times, too, by the way, you can get, like, the great thing about drinking sodas is you can get the collector's cup, and then you get, like, refills for $2.
Oh, do they do
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I found out 2 days ago. I forgot to bring it up. You know what my son's favorite root beer is? We were asking. Dad's. Good guess, right?
Marks, A&W?
It's Bang. Bang root beer. I said, I've never heard of that. He goes, yes, you
Is
have.
it like a caffeine thing or whatever now?
Is it something he's
Well,
confused?
to be fair, I said, show me a picture. I know most root beers, and I've been around you your whole life. I don't.
Barks?
Yeah, it's like an energy drink, right?
No, he thought it said Bang
For Barks.
For Barks. And when you look at the can, I can kind of see it. It's cursive.
I was just going to say, when was the last time these kids did cursive?
They don't. That's what we ended up talking about. That was the whole
I
point.
learned cursive.
Was that so he.
You see it? You know what?
Right.
I'm looking at
and you know what? The R too, so that's kind of confusing.
That's the problem.
I think, you know what?
It looks,
maybe we're wrong.
Dude, I didn't want to say this.
I was like, that's crazy.
Him,
then you just show the picture. He's
but
right.
If you just look at it, it actually looks more like Bangs than it does Barks.
All right.
Bangs root beer.
I've got to be honest now.
Yeah.
I've always thought it was Barg's root beer.
What an idiot.
What terrible branding. Nobody knows what they are.
You thought
Are we sure it's Barks?
I mean, I'm going to defend. God dang it. I'm going to defend Chris. I'm going to defend.
Finally
defend.
happened.
Here's why. Because the way the Q looks, it looks like it could be a G instead of a Q. It's like a transformer. It's like the G could go either way. Oh, there's a Q, but that could also be a G.
Well, if you're doing that, the S could be an E. Bange.
So he thought it was Bargs. My son thought it was
A could be an O.
Bangs. Meanwhile, Jonathan Bark is over here like, guys.
I was always a mug guy.
I'm an A&W guy. But I also, if my daughter ever drags me to one of them Whole Food places, I'll always go over.
Stewart's? Don't they have a good one?
Yeah, they absolutely do. You can go in for, it costs you $2, maybe $2.50, but you can get one of them microbrew root beers.
Well, in a bottle, they're better.
That's what I'm saying. So that's one of my favorite things to do with Mason is if we're ever around microbrew root beers, I've got videos of him all growing up. We're sitting in the car like nothing like father son enjoying a beer in the car. We'll cheers and it just tastes good. But Raider Ted says, "Let's be real. You should drink if you watch this team." Well, We'll take a break. When we come back, final hour of the program, we go over the month of May in sports. And by the way, we got to go streaking.
Yeah, somebody's got a big number on the line.
It's getting kind of hectic. We'll do that next.
The California Classic is coming home. The Kings will host the Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks, and Golden State Warriors at the G1Z for a preseason showcase. To bring some extra fireworks to 4th of July weekend, head to SactownSports.com for all the details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Support comes from Amazon Business. You can't rely on guesswork to run your business. With Smart Business Buying, innovative AI tools optimize your purchasing experience, paired with delivery options built for business. Empower your team today. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. Default terms at mintmobile.com.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
How was your break?
It was great until I stopped for gas. Prices have gone up almost $1 with no end in sight. I might have to start watching how much I drive.
That's exactly why I use Upside. I never pay full price for gas with the free Upside app.
Upside?
Yes, Upside. It's the free app that gives you cash back just for buying the gas you're already buying. So even with the rising gas prices, I'll never have to limit how much I drive.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Just last year, I made over $200 with the Upside app.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app right now.
Download the free Upside app to earn cash back on the gas you're already buying. Use promo code THRIVE25 for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code THRIVE25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first fill-up. That's THRIVE25.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action, but please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then
boom, with Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Kyle brought in holes. On day we had breakfast sandwiches.
You did terribly.
I did. I don't know why.
I said we get.
I don't even know why.
Are you throwing that away?
What am I gonna? You want it?
No, but
it's been out too long. I got a lunch today.
Chris finished his.
I got a lunch today, man. I don't want to get sick.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get sick. That's true. Hopefully that
doesn't happen.
Settles in. Okay.
Knock on wood.
Did you have an egg?
That was you the other day.
Yesterday.
You had random egg.
I had a not raw, hard-boiled egg.
I don't.
And you thought it stunk up the room, and if it did, I apologize.
No. What are you doing?
He's like,
sorry, we've got a
something's going on in our ears.
Sitting on the IFP.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're good now.
Yeah, no apology necessary. And I honestly don't remember you ever doing that before.
I have.
I just came in and I smelled eggs, and my mind goes automatically somewhere else.
Very accusatory.
Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. Yeah, but it went away. It dissipated.
Yeah,
very quickly.
Because I ate it.
Random.
We're eating those for lunch.
Random egg, man. Egg doesn't smell good.
The incredible edible.
Also, our Carl's Jr. breakfast burgers smelled pretty good.
Yeah, they did. I had a weird thought.
Heavy.
I need a nap.
They are. Yeah, no, they are definitely nappy time foods. And usually Carl's Jr. is my Friday
Fun games?
Celebration meal of choice.
Does this count?
Yeah, I think it does. I'm not going to go get more Carl's Jr.
Well, no, you have
I got a lunch. Hopefully, yeah, if that settles okay. I had a weird thought, though. I was eating we had chicken thighs on, what would it be, Wednesday night. And then we had leftovers, so Melissa did like Chipotle-style burritos last night with the leftover chicken. And I was eating the chicken.
Set the screen.
I had a weird thought. I know this is going to sound stupid on the surface, but just go with me here. I think there are some taste parallels between chicken and egg, and I don't like that.
What came first?
I think that there's a taste to chicken that I can associate with egg. Well, duh, eggs come from... Yeah, I understand that. But it's part of the reason I have issues with eggs. Because I know what I'm eating, dude. I know what I'm eating. I'm eating a fetus. It's what you're eating. You got to be real about it. You're eating a fetus. Eatus.
No, they're not fertilized.
Well, look, I can already tell this is going to develop into something else. I don't want it to.
Let's expand on it.
I would like not to. I'm just saying, man. Let's get back to root beer. A&W is the only root beer worth drinking, and it's freaking delicious. I do believe A&W is the best, widely made root beer.
It has that frosty mug taste.
It does.
Is that their slogan?
I think so.
Root beer's got that frosty
mug taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have two classic. I think they both broke, but in my 20s, I had in the freezer.
Accidentally or during a Kings game?
Well, let's leave that out. I had two classic A&W mugs, and I would always have one in the fridge or one in the freezer. And let me tell you something, dude. Come home from a hard day of radioing, and you pop open a nice can of A&W. Take that mug, turn it sideways so you can get the perfect pour with just the right amount of head on it.
Turn on West Wing.
Turn on, probably back then, live West Wing that night. Kick the feet up. Drink that. To me, I never understood why somebody would do that with a beer and go, this is better. Yeah. This tastes better. Somebody would, Chris is over there with his Pappy's Pale Ale,
Slappy Pappy.
Yeah, and just loving it. And anyway, is what it is. Let's go. Let's get off of this, shall we?
What did you say your wife is going to miss out on?
Well, quite a bit, but what are we talking about? Oh, thank you. My wife is leaving today for a girls' trip. Now, yes, I understand half the guys out there right now are thinking, oh, really? That's what my wife said before the divorce. I understand. Because they think I will have no less than 5 people if I say my wife's going on a girls' trip being like, are you sure? Implying that it's a girls' trip, but that's really, her excuse to go see Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
But she and the wife of the other couple we hang out with, and a couple of they're going up to the cabin this week for a girls' trip. And what is a girls' trip? It's basically 77 bottles of white wine and 100%, dude.
They're turkeys?
Yes, they are 100. They're like if a hen and a turkey had a herky. They're herkies.
The hornet.
They go up there and there's gonna be 17 pounds of cheese, a bunch of grapes and crackers and different assorted charcuteries, and 100 bottles of white wine. I guarantee, dude, so much white wine. And they're just going to sit around for freaking 48 to 72 hours.
And have the time of their
lives.
More crying or laughing?
More laughter. No, it's going to be more laughter, but then at some point, I put the over-under at 2.5. It'll be late in the evening. Everyone will have a good buzz on, and then somebody will be getting into a story about something, and then the voice will crack and they'll get a little emotional, and then there'll be hugs, and then something girl power, and then back to the wine.
Are you going?
No, look, I would rather watch my mom and dad shoot an adult film than go spend the weekend. And I'm not I should say participate, because honestly, my dad has the camera, my mom's working the boom mic, big deal. I'm talking about what you think.
That wouldn't be weird.
All of it would be weird, but having to listen to, I can't do it. I would not make it back. I would drown myself
in the wine,
in the sink. I couldn't do it, dude. I've been adjacent Ross. I've been around where we're in the backyard or something hanging out, and there's a few of them, and it's just and it never starts the way it's always like, oh yeah, and then one of them is like, and then you just hear the entry, and then the other one's like, and then the one over there is like, and then all of them in unison, and it's just, and you just. You go to the bathroom and you come back, and now it's like wildfire. So that's what they're doing.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Me and Mace Dog.
Couple of root beers.
Couple of I'd say, you know what, Jason, he's 17 now. I think we're gonna get a 12er. 12er a root.
Some video games.
We're gonna play. We got this game called It Takes Two, which is it's a co-op game. We'll probably play that. Watch some of the basketball. I might take him out to play a little golf.
Is it out of sight?
It takes two to
make it go right. Oh, that's Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Thank you.
You gonna get stupid? Sorry, I mean outrageous.
Yeah. That's a great point. And Sloppy Joe's.
I knew it. I knew Sloppy Joe's.
Of course.
I was gonna say it. That's tonight, and maybe even tomorrow, because you can.
Because I can.
Yeah.
More of the point, Jason, because I can't when she's here.
Are you going to have is there a list?
Of foods?
Nope.
List of movies?
Chores?
That I have to do? Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, yes.
Teacher, we don't have any homework. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, there is, as a matter of fact. We we have to mop. And by we, I mean Mason.
Yeah.
And take out all the garbage and make sure the garden's watered, which I would have done anyways. So anyways, she's going to miss the Kentucky Derby, which I'm fine with as well, because the Kentucky Derby at my house oftentimes is that they will make that an event.
Right.
And everyone wears a stupid hat.
Maybe they'll do that up there.
And there's mint juleps.
Good drink.
You don't like a mint julep?
I like a mint julep. I'll drink that.
I'll have a virgin mint julep.
I'll drink leaded.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
You'll drink it with the burb?
I guess, however it's made.
Wow. For the 916, Manwich or homemade? Manwich. I'm not screwing around. It's good enough. I don't need to make my own sloppy Joe. A can of Manwich.
That's just the sauce.
Yeah.
You make a meat.
Can of Manwich, meat. My wife made them last time. She tried to help. God bless her. Didn't work. Too liquidy. It was like Manwich stew. Tried putting that on a bun.
Drain it.
American cheese. Mayonnaise.
Onion roll.
Jason, you know what? That's actually
the real way.
That's an excellent idea. You know what? We're gonna go with the Kaiser roll.
Fresh
Kaiser roll.
It's a little more girth to it.
You know what? Exactly. And we have some
So you can put more
leftover.
Manwich on
We
it.
have some leftover potato sausage rolls.
Okay.
Meat,
That'll
potato
work.
bread sausage
Yeah.
rolls. So I might make a double batch, because the only thing better than sloppy joes on a Friday night.
It'll be better tomorrow night.
Sloppy joes on a Saturday
Yeah, it'll be
afternoon.
better. Yeah. You're like, I could do. Oh, we have sloppy joes left over.
Oh, sloppy joes and root beer.
Yeah. And golf for
Absolutely.
you.
Golf. The dogs are going to be dogging around with us. Just going to be a couple of men watching sports. Yeah. Just no. You know what it'll be? Hey.
What's up, bro?
You full? Yeah. All right. Whoa, 40 points. That's cool. Yeah. Good game. And it will be magnificent. I'm sure I'll have a dad conversation with him at some point. Huh? Shave it lately? Yeah. Did you put it away? Yeah. Just clean up the hairs on the sink? Yeah. All right, good boy.
You know the comedian Brian Regan?
I do.
Yeah, big fan of his.
Yeah.
He's got a bit like that where I'll paraphrase it because I'll never do it the way he does justice to it, but it's something like he's supposed to take out a family friend to golf because he's going through a divorce maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Right? And then if somebody gets home, well, how's Gary? Fine. And then it's like, well, I mean, how's he doing with the fine.
Yeah.
Well, did you ask him how he's doing? He's like, no. Weren't you in the same cart with him for 4.5 hours? He's like, yeah, how was I supposed to know that? But I know he's got a brand new driver. That kind of thing. So.
And she can't fathom that wasn't the whole day.
Right.
But it really is. Some of the best comedy is true.
Yeah.
Like, it really is. My buddy Colin, remember he had the ball cancer and testicular cancer, sorry. And we talked about it when he told us.
Yeah.
I think we asked if there was anything in the. Why are you laughing?
We're making fun of your virgin mint julep request.
Why are you making fun of it for?
Because it's only bourbon and sugar water and mint.
Yeah.
You want
mint and sugar water?
You know what's in my fridge right now, guys? You know what's in my fridge right now? I went out back. I picked some mint from our mint thing, bush, tree.
I don't know.
Take the leaves off, and you take 2 cups of water, and you take a cup of sugar, and you boil it till the sugar dissolves. I throw mint in, I let it steep, and then I put it in a NutriBullet glass, and I close it up, and I put it in the fridge. When I want a nice refreshing drink, I take a mint sprig and I put it in a glass. I fill it with ice. I add some of this little sugar water, maybe just a half a cup, and then I fill the rest of the glass up with club soda or the one that doesn't have not tonic water because it has a taste. Club soda. It's like a little virgin mojito. It's so good. It's the same concept.
Yeah, well, that's not like really a.
You're not like really a thing.
Sugar water.
It's mint sugar water. And we don't call it sugar water, D-bag. It's called simple syrup.
More sugar.
Add pepperoncinis to the manwich, says MC.
Oh.
I hate that idea on the surface, but I will tell you, have you ever had, this sounds like something in Urban Dictionary, and I promise you it's not. Have you ever had it?
Oh, no, I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
I swear to God, this is a real thing, dude, but it's going to sound terrible.
Have you had it?
I have had it many times. Have you ever had a Mississippi have you ever had a Mississippi pot roast? It's a real thing, I swear to God.
Yeah, explain it.
Okay, so basically it's a pot roast. You cook it like a pot roast, but you put like a thing of onion soup and a whole jar and the juice of pepperoncinis in there. And you cook it all that way, and then the pepperoncinis become part of the slow cook, and then you it's really, really good. So what I'm saying is, even though that sounds weird to me, I have seen pepperoncinis, and it's not. What's the other way people pronounce it? It's not pepperoncini.
Pepperoncinis?
Yeah, it's not pepperoncini. It's pepperoncini.
Really?
Yes.
I'm this many years old. Finding it, I always feel like it's. No, everybody don't people say you want pepperoncinis?
I think they do.
They
but
say it wrong too.
They do.
Pepperoncini.
Oh, here, I'll show you. It's
no, it might be spelled that way, but is it?
What do you think? They're just cutting it off?
Well, we do that. How do you say my name?
Jason.
Yeah, it's S-O-N. Jason. Son.
Jason. Like you're my son. Well, I mean you're not, but you know, like
pepperoncinis.
Yes.
Put pepperoncinis on that.
Oh, pepperoncini. Okay, you know what? Italian people, weigh in 916-639-1140.
Way on.
Mississippi pot roast sounds hilarious.
It does,
but it's really good. So I might give the.
You're listening to MC.
Won't be the first time. You know, he dislikes me. He cracks on me nonstop in the chat. It's always something. It's always hey, Jay Ross, King of the Livery, love you, and I'm fine with that. Oh, he does. He says that.
I know, but you're taking shots at him.
No, I'm
him
saying
approving of me.
He is as complimentary of you as he is snarky at me. And it's fine. But you know what? If you cut me, do I not bleed?
Only one way to find out.
So anyway, she's going to miss the Kentucky Derby. Okay. And her whole thing with that is, the drinks and the hats and all that. And she wants to go, and I have successfully avoided doing that. And can I just say, my opinion, and I'm not trying to yum anyone else's yuck or vice versa. I hate the Kentucky Derby so much. It is the biggest waste of time of any sports programming of the year, in my opinion. It is 3 hours of coverage of people in hats, of celebrities in hats, of the horse, who don't even do interviews, of interviewing these
they're
tiny.
So standoffish.
They don't. Yeah, exactly. They just
always saying nay.
Clop around. Yeah, you ask them a question, you never get a positive answer. It's always nay. You're interviewing these little guys that are on that ride them.
What are they called?
The
little guys.
What are they called? The jockeys.
There you go.
Right?
Horses are never happy.
Horses are never happy. They're the guys that ride.
Always got a long face.
Named after underwear. Like and every horse has a name like Captain's Taint or Scruffy's Mustard. And everybody, it's like the NCAA tournament, but 100,000 times worse because. With the NCAA tournament, no, I'll explain. And I think you'll come with me on this one at the end. Mississippi pot roast. So with the NCAA tournament, dude, people watch 5 minutes of NCAA basketball a year, and then when the tournament comes up, they're like,
I know which horse is going to win.
Yeah, it's worse. You didn't watch any. You didn't watch any horse racing all year.
I saw a guy say something.
And you watched an ESPN clip for 30 seconds where Mac McElstein has his picks for the Derby, and then you're going around at the party, and you're like,
he's 26% correct.
Yeah, 26%.
I took our old friend Ken Rudolph's advice one year.
Horse expert, Chris.
I won $1,900.
I mean, Ken knows things. Like Ken is into that stuff. I respect
but what's that?
that.
How's that different from?
I'm not. No, I'm talking about Fred Smith. I'm
Fred Smith in the situation.
That wasn't a shot at Mac McElstein. I'm saying I'm talking about the
Fred
person
Smith.
who's going. No, it's the person that goes around at the party and it's like trying to pass the info off as their own.
Yeah.
Where they're like, the Boner Simpson's guy, he's an 18-1, but
really strong in the final quarter leg.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know that. And then 3.5 hours of, look at the shiny horse.
race.
And then it's a 2-minute race.
We'll watch that part.
That's fine. That's exciting.
Great.
Race is great. Race is great. Honestly, if the Kentucky Derby was a half an hour,
There you go.
I'd be all over it.
Get your sugar water.
100%.
Sit down, watch 30 minutes of it.
Yes, 30 minutes. Okay, let me know a few things about the horses. Okay, is there
They're loading up?
Is
and
there
then go.
give me is there an owner or a jockey or a trainer that has some sort of illness or suffered through some sort of life issue? Like, give me the human interest story so I can root for someone.
Yeah, the odds. Here's whose people are
right,
picking.
and then we all make our picks, which we do. Yeah,
and then in.
And then it's in, and we do that. So the only fun out of the whole day would be Melissa Mason, myself, and Avery. We'd all pick our trifectas, and then we'd.
That's fun.
So that's fun. That's great. No problems with that. That's fun. 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is.
It's going to the Super Bowl all day, and then hey, just show up for the last 2 minutes. That's when the game is won.
I will say, though, the most entertaining Kentucky Derby I've ever been a part of happened on this very station. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
Yeah. Describe what happened.
Did
we have a race here?
We were covering the race, and I think we were covering all 4 hours.
Okay.
And we had a new board up that ended up being a morning show partner of mine.
Oh, wow.
And then you hear that, and everything, you've been listening and listening and listening.
And they're off.
And they go, and they're off. And then it goes right into, I forget who it was, but right into one of our hosts' live reads.
Why would what do you mean?
Because what
to
happened?
Cover the race?
Because as the race started, something clicked, and he forgot to turn down the button.
That's
he
fine,
might have
put it back up.
Nope, he didn't. And when he finally put it back up, it was like, and what a race for Fred Donuts, as he wins in one of the greatest finishes ever. And so you listen for 3.5 hours, and no, or fully clothed, Chris, but you listen for that long, and that's what happens.
Wow. That's too bad.
I forgot. It's a packet of au jus and ranch seasoning with the jar of pepperoncinis, and not onion soup mix. Thank you. And then you put a stick of butter on top.
What's that called?
The stick of butter?
No. The whole
it's a Mississippi pot roast. Let's go streaking.
Mm-hmm.
Mississippi pot roast.
Go streaking.
We're going streaking.
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB?
Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go.
Give me a Mississippi pot roast.
We're streaking. We are streaking. Streaking. Someone is. My streak is at 0.
Oh.
Chris is at 4. Dave, you are at 9, threatening. I think that's delayed.
Oh, okay. All right.
You are threatening to become a double-digit streaker.
See? I'm going to become a double-digit streaker, see? If you like it, see? I'm going to shoot you right in the head, see? Wow, that get dark. Mississippi pot roast.
All right, we'll start with the loser, me at 0. I took Chris's favorite guy, Kevin McGonigal.
I think we said yesterday in his 25 games, he's gotten a hit in 20 games.
Yeah, foolproof. I mean, I'm getting a hit. He's one of the best hitters. They moved him up the top of the lineup. They played early, so my results were early. He got up because he walked a couple times. He got up twice.
Yeah.
He got 0 hits.
Oh.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself?
Oh.
Well, you should be, because you are dirt!
Oh. Wow.
It was great!
I feel like at some point, Chris is just going to play nothing but laughs for like 20 minutes.
That's why I'm on.
Just when you finally lose.
Well, maybe
which might be today.
You know what? How about this? How about, I think if you get into double digits, which I'm not yet, but if you were to get into double digits, I think when you lose, it should be like a round of applause. Like when somebody comes off after going 8 1/3 and they finally give up a hit.
I'll talk to the committee.
I'm sure.
Who's the committee, Chris?
Yeah, who is on the committee?
Me.
Okay.
By
the way,
and Kyle. But he has no voting power.
Which Kyle? The one here? Or?
I will update the month of April numbers now that we finished the month. I'm now batting.
We were second.
215.
Oh.
0 home runs and 4 RBI. Why am I getting any appearances?
I don't know at all.
Chris was at 4, trying to get to 5. The last 2 days, he's either had a player that didn't play or a rain out. So yesterday, he went with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The day after. You would not let him take him.
No.
Vladdy got up 4 times. Vladdy got 1 hit.
Hey.
Chris is at 5, now batting 207 with a home run and 8 RBI.
I'm getting a little nervous now.
Dave, you're at 9, trying to get to 10. Shohei got you there. Bobby Witt Jr. got you there. Jose Ramirez, Shea Langoliers, O'Neal Cruz, Pete Crow Armstrong, Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Vladimir Guerrero.
Yesterday, though, you went with Ellie De La Cruz. He got up 4 times.
I just put my hand on the mouse. Get ready for the drop.
You got a hit.
Hey,
1.
Ellie.
Dave is at 10.
Ellie De La Cruz, man.
He is really streaking. Chris at 5. Dave at 10. I'm at 0. Dave, you're now batting thanks to this streak. 278 with 3 home runs and 8 RBI, leading the show in every category.
Oh, here we go.
He's our big hitter.
Here we go.
But to take us into the weekend to try to get to 11, you can't pick any of those guys.
What?
Who are you going to take?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Because I got the whole table available.
I'm going to be unselfish with my pick here.
Yeah?
That's going to be the most unselfish pick I've made all year. Forget me. I'm not taking my Don. I'm taking your Don Alvarez.
Ooh, you didn't hear what's going on?
What's going on? Did I take your guy again?
Again.
You can't. Mississippi pot roast.
Jordan had a bad pepperoncini today.
Pepperoncini.
All right, I am going to take one heck of a model American.
Nice catch block, Nino.
Aaron, is it Judge?
It's Huget.
Dork.
Aaron Huget.
Aaron Judge.
Oh, it's sunny.
I will take Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony?
Why does his nationality matter? Wow.
What nationality is that?
Roman.
What country is Rome?
Italy.
Rome,
Italy. It's Romanian. Well, why isn't it Italian?
Romania?
He's Anthony.
Yeah. Why aren't Romanians Romans? Why are they Romanians? What the hell is that?
Because they're from Romania, not Rome.
Whatever. Like you just said, if you're Roman, you're Italian, right? Because Rome's in Italy. Well, why aren't Romanians Romanians or Romans?
They are Romanians.
Why aren't they Romans?
So Jim Romanian?
Yes. We'll take a break.
Check that.
That
Roman.
was, he had to shorten it. That was his real name. Oh. By the way, you think Jim Rome's his real name?
I think it's Romanowski.
When we come
James
back.
Romania.
Well, there's a good one. When we come
Mississippi.
That was the name of my dog in the first street that I heard.
Jim Romanian? When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing, celebrity birthdays, and Friday fun and games. All coming up next.
As the offseason rolls on, the 49ers and Brandon Ayuk remain in a stalemate. Will San Francisco find a trade partner willing to take on his hefty contract? Or will John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan be forced to cut their losses and move on? Read the latest buzz from Santa Clara and around the league at SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
There are many reasons to choose Gonzalez Law Offices as a dedicated trial lawyer with an undefeated record from 2016 through 2019, and you'll know that no case is too big or too small. Due to his success, hard work, and commitment to excellence, attorney Jonathan Gonzalez has been listed in Super Lawyers Rising Stars, as well as in the top 40 under 40 list by national trial lawyers. You can find Gonzalez Law Office online at saclegaldefense.com or call him at 916-304-9187.
Attention Roseville residents, this just in. Keeping your vehicle well maintained doesn't just protect your car, it also protects your local waterways. This May, bring your used oil filter to a participating AutoZone location and receive a free new filter. Available every weekend in May. Recycle your used oil and filter the right way. For details and tips on proper oil and filter replacement, visit roseville.ca.us/oil. Funded in part by Cal Recycle. Limit 1 per customer. Maximum value is $9.99. Roseville residents only. Proof of residency is required at participating locations only.
Buying golf gear is easy. Buying the right golf gear, well, that's different. At Hagen Oaks, they don't just sell equipment, they fit your entire game. With TrackMan technology in the Player Performance Studio, your clubs are matched to your swing. Ping's Ballnamic Fitting helps you find the golf ball that performs best for you. Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio dials in your stroke, and FootJoy's 3D foot scanner finds correct shoe size for your feet. It's a smarter way to play better golf. Total Game Fitting at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop, Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
Spring is here, and warmer days are right around the corner. Before the heat hits, call Brower Mechanical. Right now, when you purchase a new high-efficiency AC system, you can choose a water heater or a whole house fan for just $1, or get your AC professionally tuned up for just $89. Don't wait until your system breaks down during the heat. Brower Mechanical, where quality meets comfort. 916-352-3113. Residential and commercial HVAC sales and service. License number 1081055.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Lowe's has the brands pros trust to get the job done. You can now shop new Catalyst fencing solutions and save big when you do. 10% off when you buy in bulk. Plus, save $180 on a DeWalt 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. Now just $449. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/6 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing? We're streaking!
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is gonna be fun.
it's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
What?
Hey! Was just having a very professional conversation with our boss.
Yeah. I think you guys figured some stuff out.
What's on deck?
What is on deck?
The pistic.
I think you could go, yeah, that's fine.
The pidgic? The pagic. The Pisagic? Pistons Magic.
Yeah.
Hey, Orlando could close out.
They could.
This is their last chance to close it out at home. Must win for Orlando?
Feels like it.
Must win for Detroit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so. The Craptors. Cavs Raptors. Let's go, Toronto. Cleveland up 3-2. And speaking of up 3-2, the Lockets. Lakers at Rockets. Lakers up 3-2.
I think only 4 teams have ever gone and forced a Game 7. No one's ever won it in the NBA down 3-0.
There are
3.
a legion of people right now that are just absolutely begging for LeBron James to blow a 3-0 lead. It will make so many people so
oh my gosh,
ridiculously happy.
In that so fun and not tiring debate of LeBron versus Jordan.
At all.
It was great!
Giants.
That one will be referenced a ton.
Big time. Oh, my God. Giants Rays, 4:10 tonight if you want to torture yourself.
Grays.
The Grays. And the Guardians. The Guardics. The Gathletics.
Cleveland's in town.
Yeah, Cleveland's in town. And you know what? When Cleveland's in town, man.
This is.
You know when Cleveland comes to town, some of the Kings go out to dinner with them and talk about LeBron James' first game.
Where was it?
Boy, what are you talking about?
His first game was at Arco Arena in Sacramento back in 2003.
What's Arco Arena?
Look it up. It's an arena that was named after a gas pump. Yeah,
it's still here.
Wait, if his first game was here, people would ask him about it when he comes to the...
Somebody got offered, in fact, an entire media group got offered $100 just to ask the question.
See, I don't think it's happened.
Well, someone would have taken that person up on it.
That's what Matt
sounds
George
like an
said.
egg.
640.
Okay.
Right here in Sacramento, in the greater Sacramento area.
Yes.
The draft lottery is happening this month. Just do it tomorrow. Just move it up. Anyone going to say no?
You don't want it on Mother's Day?
Put it on Mother's Day.
It is.
Oh, it is? Oh, well, then do it earlier.
That's next Sunday. 9 days away.
Well, because a lot of people will say something that has mother in it if it doesn't go their way. You know what I hope happens? I hope we get the number 1 pick.
Yeah?
I think that would be fun. Wouldn't that be fun to do?
You wouldn't be as stressed anymore.
No. Come on. I already know how
it would be DeBonsa and let's go.
Would it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think you're right, but I know a narrative even earlier in the year is like, well, I know if we get to number 1, we'll screw it up. So What's like the safest? What's the sweet spot? Nobody wants 9.
9. No, here's why. You get it all out of the way about the luck and all that, but then there's less pressure. You're like, well, it's a 9
6
pip.
be fine?
Yeah, sure.
Like you're
lower it goes, the less pressure there is,
Well,
but the more
for sure.
instant anger there is.
Okay.
But I would like a summer of number 1 pick.
How about like 3? They moved up.
Be fine. We've
They
done
get
that
number
before.
1. Yeah, that's nice. It was nice to get 2 that year. Was great.
I
Move
like-
up to 4 was great.
I want number 1.
Okay.
I want DeBonsa, number 1. And then we can talk about how
Peterson's the best player.
BYU
Should've
never
taken Boozer.
Never puts out any good players.
Ty Detmer.
It's gonna be another Jimmer Fredette.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah,
No offense.
Absolutely.
Celebrity birthdays are brought
do
to
it.
you by Crumble Cookies. Campeo says Dave is in his last year of his contract, is looking forward to free agency. You know what? For the first time in a long time, I am not. I'm actually, when you look at Radio Hype, the website, and you'll get KCK's Sactown Sports' payroll.
Yeah.
I think you and I are both.
Yeah, look at the bottom.
Look at the yeah.
We're there.
But what you see, Whitey Gleason up top. And
I'm sure Kayla's up there.
I think turn that down for a second because I want to think. I think you and I are both signed for another year. Are we not? Okay.
Yeah.
Celebrity birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Jason Ross.
All right. On this date, May 1st, in what year did
It's sunny.
did the great show?
Yeah, shout out to the proletariat.
Oh.
SpongeBob SquarePants debut.
Good. 1995.
1999.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Christopher Laud, 1999.
No way. What?
In what day?
In
I'm
what-
sorry.
in what day?
In what
May
year?
1st.
What year
Tuesday.
did the movie He Got Game?
Oh, he does.
With your friend, close personal friend,
Denzel.
Washington.
He Got Game was in 1992.
1998.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Christopher Laud, 1998. All right. Now, Dave, we'll get some people. This is more of your wheelhouse. Happy birthday to athletic freak of the Athletics, Denzel Clark.
Denzel Clark is 26.
That's Dave's dream interview.
Denzel Clark?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Denzel and Will Clark.
Good poll, Chris.
27.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Carmichael Dave.
Loser.
Happy birthday to Tim McGraw.
Oh, from Friday Night Lights fame.
Yes.
Son of Tug McGraw.
From Blindside.
Ugh. Way to ruin it.
I did that. My bad.
Sing Refried Dreams. Not a Moment Too Soon. Indian Outlaw. Don't Take the Girl. I Like It. I Love It.
What's more of it?
Down on the Farm. Tim McGraw is 62.
66.
Dave is closest, 59.
Whoa, he doesn't look that good for his age.
He looks great. He's all worked out and muscly and stuff.
Happy birthday, Chet Holmgren.
Chet is 25.
He is 26.
Dave is closer, 24th birthday.
Holmgren
Happy
from
birthday.
Gonzaga. Chet Holmgren doesn't even look like a basketball star. He looks like a guy from esports.
Happy birthday to maybe the most influential Sacramento King, Billy Owens.
Bill Owens.
Billy Owens.
Billy Owens is 56.
61.
Dave is closer, 57 for Billy Owens.
Dude,
Happy
you're
birthday
getting killed.
to Curtis
It's
Martin.
2-2.
My favorite Martin.
No, it's not.
Mhm.
I got the last 4.
You didn't get the last 4.
Bull Oni. Hey,
Yeah,
who are the last?
Denzel Clark, Tim McGraw, Chet Holmgren, and Billy Owens.
Oh.
Yeah, in your face. Who's this guy?
Curtis Martin.
Oh.
43.
Curtis Martin is 44.
Dave's closer. He's 53.
Oh.
I
said 53.
All right, let's do this for tomorrow. Happy birthday to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
I thought you were going to say, 1997. No, 1996. For the movie The Rock.
No, Dwayne Johnson.
He is 57.
I don't think so. I think he's 56.
Dave's closer. He's 54.
Wow. Oof. Wrestling.
David Beckham.
David Beckham.
This is
Let's
tomorrow
see.
as well.
This is 26, 27. David Beckham is 48.
52.
Chris is closer. He's 51. Last one.
Yeah, like turkey.
Celebrating his birthday tomorrow, Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's 40.
He's 41.
Chris is closer. 39th birthday tomorrow.
Wow. Noted McAfee guy. Christopher Lott. That's his guy. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up, not the show, the week.
That's a good one.
Oh, boy, it's going to get ridiculous. We have yet to have a Friday Fun and Games that wasn't ridiculous with the new crew. Stay tuned. Matt and Kayla join us next.
As the offseason rolls on, the 49ers and Brandon Ayuk remain in a stalemate. Will San Francisco find a trade partner willing to take on his hefty contract? Or will John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan be forced to cut their losses and move on? Read the latest buzz from Santa Clara and around the league at SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Protect what matters most, your home or business, with A1 rodent proofing and pest control. That mouse in your kitchen? It's never just one. Rodents can destroy insulation, chew wires, and cause thousands in damage. Don't wait for an emergency. Call for a free inspection. A1 offers poison-free solutions, eco-friendly sanitizing, and a pest-free guarantee. Available 24/7 serving the Bay Area. Call 925-503-7271 or visit a1rodentproofing.com. Get peace of mind and keep pests out for good.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-881-4300. 800-881-4300. 800-881-4300.
Did you try my Colombian tamales? They're delicious.
Yes, but the Mexican tamales I brought are better.
Colombian tamales wrapped in plantain leaves are unmatched, you know.
But the Mexican tamales wrapped in corn husks are the authentic ones.
At least we can agree that they taste better with Pepsi.
Without a doubt. Can you pass me a straw?
You mean a pitillo.
Tamales deserve Pepsi.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
This is none of those things.
And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Wait, where's the other? Isn't it Friday Fun and Games intro?
Chris has had a really tough week running the board.
I don't blame
We don't
Chris.
really talk
No,
about
we,
it.
we don't blame Chris.
You played it.
I missed it.
It's all right. Jason?
Yes.
Without any ado, much less further, Friday Fun and Games.
Yeah, we got a lot to get to today.
The floor is yours.
All right, so we got a competition with you, Dave, and Matt, and Kayla, and Chris, and Kyle. You guys, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay.
Ready.
It's a big weekend this weekend. It is the Kentucky Derby. What? Is it fading out?
I can't hear it.
Oh,
mine's kind of fading out too. How about there?
Yeah.
There? Good?
Just hold it like that.
Got it.
Hello.
what she
All right. So we've got a couple different categories. We're going to keep score here. Dave, you're going to go first. First category, is this a horse that's in the Derby or a failed
cool.
TV pilot?
Ooh. Oh, this is
love
good.
And if I would also like you to tell me through your creativeness what the failed TV pilot is.
Okay.
So the first entry for Dave is Skyward or Renegade? Which one's in the Derby?
Skyward or Renegade? Skyward is in the Derby. Renegade, I actually know this. Renegade was a spinoff from Gunsmoke, starring Charlton Heston, and weirdly enough, a very young William Shatner.
Okay.
I love William Shatner.
So do I.
So final answer,
Great.
Skyward's
In the
gotcha.
Derby.
Yep,
Yeah.
Renegade.
American Psycho 2's William Shatner?
Mm-hmm.
So the correct answer is not what you said. Renegade is 4-1 odds. Is running out of the first post. Skyward,
Dang.
a TV pilot from 2017. Three friends hosted a secret underground podcast exploring paranormal sightings in their tiny town of Wynwood, Oregon. Together, Piper, Curtis, and Ira try to prove the existence of aliens and can't help but become personally involved with the cases of people who call into their show.
It didn't work
A
because
show about a podcast?
it didn't work because Sactown Sports wanted to use the studio downstairs and they declined. What?
Yeah,
Thank
good.
you, Matt.
All right, Matt
Thank you,
George.
Matt.
That is funny.
Derby horse or failed TV pilot? In the game or the Puma? Who's in the Derby? In the game or the Puma?
In the game is in the Derby.
Okay.
The Puma is the story of Marvin Bagley's shoe deal before he was drafted,
I don't
right?
believe him.
And
Yeah.
we're talking
It's
about all
unbelievable.
of the talking so much about how he was going to take the Puma brand to new heights, and then everything fell apart.
You sick? Are you sick?
No.
Oh,
The Puma
you sound sick.
will be in the Derby tomorrow, the Puma, so you're incorrect.
I love that name for a horse, by the way.
20-1 odds running out of the ninth post. In the game is an up-and-coming sports producer and single mom who unwillingly gets thrust into the spotlight when she becomes an on-camera reporter for ESPN.
What happens to her?
What the?
It's uncharacteristically
Who was
thrust.
playing it?
We don't know. Never
Also,
made it.
real quick, Kayla, what sound does a puma make?
Wow.
I didn't want that to get stepped on.
All right, Kayla, you ready? So we're 0 for 2. Kayla's going to change
Oh,
things
gosh,
here.
we'll see.
Kayla, it's a man's world or right to party? Which one's in the Derby?
I'm
And
gonna
what's the TV show
say.
about?
I'm gonna say it's a man's world.
Is in the Derby.
Is in the Derby.
Okay.
Right to Party is about a young high school freshman who wanted to be in the in crowd and found herself, unfortunately, during her freshman year, getting into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I like this.
And
Yeah, watch that.
she had to really redeem herself and went through adversity, but then
Yeah.
she ended up becoming prom queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Right to party.
I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
honor society.
I really hope it's reversed.
Well, right to party is in the Derby.
Yeah.
30-1, running out of the eighth post, so another miss. It's a man's world in 2020. It was going to be when a successful executive is unjustly fired from her job as a video game designer. She decides to turn the industry on its ear by finding work with a new identity.
Wow.
This is so funny that these were actually.
So you're 0 for
pilots.
3.
So it's a show about a girl who's lying.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Chris,
Shocker.
see if we can break the streak. We are 0 for. Chris, do the voice or emerging market?
Oh, do the voice, Chris.
Hey, Wait, what is it? Do the voice or
Emerging market.
Emerging market. Which one's in the Derby?
Do the voice is awesome.
emerging market is in the Kentucky Derby.
Okay.
Do the Voice is about a voice actor that has trouble connecting with his kids.
Oh. Because he does
He's
voices?
going to be right.
And it's
Of
just like,
course
come on,
he's gonna-
Dad, do the voice.
Of
Do the
course he's
voice.
gonna be right.
Chris is getting a point. Emerging market is in the Derby.
Wow.
Well done. 15-1 odds, 15th. But Chris might get another point. A self-absorbed but lovable 50-year-old famous voiceover actress struggles to find true love and relevancy in the unforgiving world of Hollywood.
He honestly, he's got a problem.
He writes scripts.
Did he send the pilot to
He's
be?
got a problem.
No, mine would be better than that.
You know, did you ever see the movie Rain Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was the Tom Cruise character.
Absolutely
Kyle?
what I was talking about.
Kyle, you get in the cards or silent tactic.
Don't ever spill matches around Chris.
Or you.
You.
Which one's
Or-
in the
or
Derby?
you.
In the cards
Or
or
you.
silent tactic?
Silent Tactic is a horse in the Derby. In the cards is a romantic comedy about two people who fall in love at a Vegas casino. They're both blackjack dealers.
Whoa.
Well, you get the point certainly for silent tactic, 20-1 odds in the 13th post. In the cards follows a notorious psychic scammer on the dirty road she takes to riches.
What do you mean by
Whoa.
dirty?
I don't know.
A lot of
Aren't all
female
psychics
He takes some
protagonists.
Mississippi pot roast to it.
A lot of female protagonists.
All
in
right,
shows.
we
I
have a
know.
second round of that.
Are there any amateur antagonists?
Would you like a second round of that or another category?
I think a second round of that is in the Derby.
No.
Another category is the
Dave,
story.
you want the jockey or trainer or a celebrity's real name?
Celebrity's
that?
real name.
You want to do this one?
I defer to the lady.
Okay, so we're going to do this one. We're going to change categories. So, Dave, is this a jockey or trainer from the Derby or the celebrity's real name? And tell me who the celebrity is. So we're looking for Peter Hernandez or Martin Garcia. Which one is the jockey trainer?
Peter Hernandez is a jockey trainer.
Okay.
I don't know that. I do.
But who's
know.
Martin Garcia then?
Martin Garcia's real name is Martin Sheen.
Oh,
He
okay.
was Jeff
No.
Bartlett on The West Wing.
Okay.
No.
Well, Martin Garcia is going to be riding the fourth horse tomorrow.
Thank
so
you.
incorrect.
Oh.
Peter Hernandez is Bruno Mars.
Told you.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Matt George.
Wait,
Let's call
okay,
him
so
Pete.
hold on.
Wow.
I'm confused
This
about
One of
gonna
them is
be
a jockey or
interesting.
trainer.
No.
And
Right.
one of them
That
is
was you, by the way. That was
Yeah.
you earlier.
That's
You-
the real
I know
name
Martin
of
Sheen more than
someone
you.
that's
I know
famous.
you
Got
don't.
it.
I
I
know
do.
what his real name is.
I do. What is
it's
it?
Estevez.
Yeah.
Emilio?
I was having fun.
Matt,
You're wrong.
Gordon Sumner or Mike Smith?
Oh, my Gordon Sumner is for sure the jockey.
Jockey or trainer. Okay, and who's Mike Smith?
Mike Smith is E40's real name.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
So good. Mike Smith
awesome.
Did
will
know.
be riding So Happy on the 8th post.
Oh, I
You know who Gordon Sumner
I
is.
do, and I can't remember it, but I know
We said the name earlier today on the show. Famous one person, one name, it's Sting.
What?
Yeah.
Sting.
I'm
Kayla.
learning a lot today.
John.
I thought his name was Stephen Borden.
No.
John.
He is.
Who, Sting?
Yeah.
We're talking about the wrestler, idiot.
Yeah.
Kayla.
We're talking about the relevant
Oh.
person. Kayla.
Hi, Jason.
Sorry.
John Ennis or Eric Bishop? Which one is the jockey or trainer?
I'm gonna go with Eric Bishop,
Is the jockey or trainer?
jockey,
Okay.
or trainer.
And who is John Ennis? What's his real
John
name?
Ennis is
It's pronounced Enos.
shoot, John Ennis. Oh my goodness,
Middle name's Paul.
I don't know.
Well, I'll help you out. John Ennis is actually the trainer for the 21st horse.
dang
Eric
it.
Bishop, I did this a couple years ago, is Jamie Foxx.
What is
Jamie
going
Farr?
on? This
Fox.
is the weirdest thing ever.
Eric Bishop.
Chris,
Plays piano. Classically.
Yes.
Enrique Morales or Flavion Pratt? Flavion Pratt or Enrique Morales?
What?
This is
He said
tough.
Enrique Morales or Flavion Pratt.
Yep.
It's pretty easy to hear.
One of them's a jockey trainer, one of them's the real name of a celebrity.
I know
Enrique is the real name of a celebrity.
Okay. And who is
Let's
it?
get Matt.
Yeah, what is it? Smart guy.
That is E40.
Well, Flavion Pratt, you're right, is a jockey. Enrique Morales is Ricky Martin.
Oh, we should have known that one.
And the last
Ricky
one
Morales.
for Kyle.
That's a great name.
Kyle, Mark Sinclair or Riley Mott?
Riley Mott is the jockey.
That's correct, actually. I'll give you that. So who
Okay.
is Mark Sinclair?
Mark Sinclair is E40.
Ooh, Mario Lopez.
You know what? Mark Sinclair is in fact no, he's not. He's Vin Diesel.
What?
Wait,
in
what's
the
his name again?
world?
Mark Sinclair.
Yes.
Does Mark Sinclair work?
Mark Sinclair loves Dungeons and Dragons and
I don't
breakdancing.
think so. I think Mark Sinclair is a backup quarterback for the Jets.
Ooh, that's Mark Sanchez.
No.
Remember the butt fumble?
Dirty. All right. What's coming up next there, kid?
Sports talk, 4 hours. We've got, actually,
Hey.
I've got a reason for why Zach LaVine
Oh, geez.
will not opt in to his